poor and wealthy communities, each one of you have a different challenge to address. What binds us together is the fundamental belief, passion, compassion, readiness to serve and prepare our students and teachers to succeed. Each one of us believe in values, ethics, integrity, universal brotherhood, and competency development. We share a common vision to make our students excel, no matter who they are or where they come from, by providing the best possible opportunities for them. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you today and would like to welcome each one of you for Award Ceremony 2021. Given the unprecedented time we find ourselves today in, I'm deeply impressed at the level of commitment you as leaders have displayed in teaching, learning, and leading. Still under the shadow of COVID, I feel this is a perfect opportunity for all of us to reflect upon what we have achieved in the past year and a half and also redefine our strategies for the upcoming year, thereby turning all these challenges into learning opportunities, both personally as well as professionally. Napoleon Hill once said, without a sense of fairness and justice, no leader can actually gain the confidence of anybody else. You are being respected today for your fairness, being a role model, and walking the talk. Today, DK Education wants to articulate and highlight all those deeds that you have done as a principal and a true guru. From the vision to action, competency to wellness, values to culture, inclusion to support, you do everything. You identify the needs, unearth the resources, create opportunities, build and foster relationships. The list of your contribution is endless. Let me tell you the truth. Your leadership matters, and hence, we would like to spotlight and honor the crucial role that each one of you have played today, especially during the pandemic, ensuring sanity and continuous learning for our younger generation. Congratulations once again. We're very proud of each one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Over to you, Surya.
Thank you, ma'am. Let God light the lamp of his love in our hearts and invoke wisdom within us. Let us light the lamp to bow down to knowledge as the greatest form of wealth. May all be happy. May all enjoy health and freedom from disease. May all have prosperity and good luck. May none suffer or fall on evil days.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय
There seemed to be a small glitch. Just a moment, we will, resume.
With the blessings of God Almighty, let me now take the opportunity to introduce the keynote speaker of the day, Dr. Shivananda R. Koteshwar. Dr. Shivanand R. Koteshwar, fondly known as Shivu, has over 25 years of experience in the semiconductor industry. He is currently with Synopsys India as the Design Group Digital Implementation Site Leader and R&D Head. Dr. Shivu is a mentor of change, Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Ayog, Government of India, SIG member, ESSCI, Electronic Sector Skills Council of India, startup mentor in Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and IET Skill Development Working Group member. Dr. Shivu is extremely active in mentoring startups catering to edtech and learning spaces. His startup portfolio includes Your Philanthropy Story, UltraDocs, Fab School, and Creed. Dr. Shivu is the founder trustee of focusing on rural education, skill development, and potential learning. Dr. Shivu is one of the trustees in Orinco Trust with a flagship product, the Orinco Academy, a progressive K-12 school. Dr. Shivu is dedicated and passionate teacher who works with K-12 schools, UG, PG, and MBA colleges to bridge the gap between academia and industry. He serves as visiting faculty and a board member in leading colleges, universities across India in both engineering, design, and management. He has received a doctorate in educational management and is an alumnus of IIM Bengaluru. He has completed various certification courses from Tier 1 business schools in US and India. Dr. Shivu has derived inspiration from real-time stories all around him and published 2 books titled 50 Shades of Life and 50 Colors of Love. May I now request Dr. Shivu Koteshwar to deliver his keynote address. The screen is yours, sir.
Thank you very much. I don't have any slides, so let me just talk through the presentation. I hope all of you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, I'm really honored for this opportunity to address you all. Good evening, ma'am, and good evening to everyone. Special thanks to Dr. Dakshayani Khanna, a very good friend of mine, and who's been working tirelessly in the field of education. And welcome to all of you once again to the virtual award ceremony. A big congratulations for all who are nominated and also are being awarded by DK Education. And I think, as Dakshayani Khanna also mentioned, it's just not an award. It's basically an effort to recognize your spirit of nation building, to recognize your contribution and sacrifices in building the next generation of leaders. And I'm really incredibly happy to see many of my friends and colleagues also are getting recognized. So congratulations once again. And I think, peer-to-peer recognition has its own charm. And I'm really happy to address the esteemed team because many of you have been awarded on various platforms. This is, again, another platform where we get an opportunity to recognize and bring some of your efforts in the forefront. So again, I mean, that's an amazing work you guys are doing. Congratulations again. And whenever I hear the word leader, I really hear let's go instead of go. I hear getting others to want to do instead of getting others to do something. I hear creating change instead of managing change. I hear creating teams instead of directing groups. I hear knows what things to do instead of knows how to do things, right? So you get the gist of it. So leadership is all about getting to a state of resonance. And the real resonance for all of us is getting, it usually gets when the staff aspiration, institute's requirement, and the learner's interest intersect. And we all know it's not an easy job because all these 3 different vertices sometimes work not in tandem for us. And I think you all have done a phenomenal job in this. And that's one of the reasons you are here and are being recognized for your extraordinary contribution as a leader in the field of education. Let me just talk about the present challenges I think we are all dabbling with right now. And when I look at, I've been a part of many discussions around NEP, and NEP, according to me, is something which is definitely bringing the fresh air required for Indian education. Some of you have already integrated the spirit of NEP in your schools, and some of you have been practicing the methodology for a very long time. NEP just gives you a framework to implement whatever you've been practicing. right? And it gives a revolutionary structural reform and promotes a fantastic flexibility for all of us. We all have to move from teacher centricity to student centricity. And in this implementation, leaders like you will play a pivotal role in making our learners future ready. And that's not an easy job to do. Infrastructure, funding, hiring the required number of teachers, technology at scale, these are some challenges we all know. But I think as principals and leaders, right, according to me, with limited knowledge I have, I think the 5 biggest challenges we have in front of us is, how do we really change the mindset? The current education system is a hangover of the previous era. And how do we really come out of it? Interdisciplinary education demands a complete cultural shift in everything we do. How do we really reimagine and adopt pedagogical changes? How do we rethink assessments? Because that's one of the biggest challenges we're going to have moving forward. And how do we train educators and raise the bar for teachers? We as leaders, of course, will be upskilling ourselves, but how do we make an impact and effort to ensure our teachers are also upskilling themselves? And how do we really raise the bar? And finally, how do we really deploy a bottom-up grassroots level intervention? Because in education in India, we all have been used to this top-down approach. First time, we actually have to change the mindset and look at how do we really make an impact when we look at the bottom-up grassroots level interventions and move from what to think to how to think. And that's one of the biggest challenges we have. And I think these are the 5 major areas we all will be working in the next couple of years. And I'm sure you're all equipped with the right arsenal and the mindset to implement and change the education landscape in India. My wishes and support are always with all of you. With more than 30 years of experience in education, I am really happy to see Dr. Dakshayani Khanna, an educational transformation leader, starting the DK education and working in the field of education. I really wish her from the bottom of my heart. Again, wish you all the absolute best. Once again, congratulations for all the winners. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for addressing us this evening. We are grateful for your time and the effort you took to share your thoughts. Insights about NEP, the 5 biggest challenges, interdisciplinary approach, rethinking assessments, training, all can happen with a change in our mindset. Thank you once again for that wonderful keynote address. May I now request the founder of DK Education, Dr. Dakshayani Khanna, to speak about the jury and the awards.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Suryavati. As you're all aware, the jury consisted of a large number of management executives, very senior level, independent directors of a couple of companies, and especially for the Lifetime Achievement Awards, it was all nominated and unanimous decisions were taken regarding the Lifetime Achievement Awards. I congratulate each one of you for the same. The other 2 categories were stalwarts and rising stars. And this also consisted of our internal research team, independent jury members, along with our own, or I would consider her as my own mentor, Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan. She was pivotal in actually encouraging me and ensuring that quality people are selected for this particular award and the norms are followed, because she was very particular about, how exactly these awards move. I always consider Dr. Vasanthi as my mentor. And as soon as her name was put, a couple of other people also said, no, we have, she has been our mentor. It's wonderful to see her in the group. Now, do I request Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan to say a few words to the gathering, please? Vasanthi ma'am, the screen is yours. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I extend a very warm welcome because Daksha is like family to me, very closely associated. And when Daksha started DK Associates, I was very happy that a master trainer like her is now going to extend her arm of support to many schools. And when Daksha brought forth the DK Associates awards, I thought it was apt to encourage a lot of young growing principals who deserve recognition. So I first of all thank and applaud and appreciate Dr. Dakshayani, the founder, for initiating all these categories of leaders. and no leader has been left behind, as it were. More than motivation and encouragement, I'm sure these awards will engender a very deep sense of commitment and dedication to the cause of our children. We are truly humbled, all of us here, by awards like this, initiated by individuals who believe that every leader has innate capacities to lead in their styles of leadership that are fashioned by unique circumstances of that school. The challenges, the support system, the location of the school, the organic structure, as it were, they're all unique as they are diverse. And therefore, I think recognition is the best way to motivate leaders. And probably a lot of our growing teacher leaders will be motivated by this initiative of DK Associates. More than a selection, Daksha and I found that everyone who had applied for the award had made some unique contributions to their schools with all the challenges that we are facing. And we must remember, they've all done this without the thought of any reward, these young leaders. I would call them silent warriors who work relentlessly without expectations. And these leaders must certainly be rewarded and recognized. And therefore, we decided it was a very natural decision to award to applicants who truly deserved it, so that they also paved the way to encourage a lot of young leaders who are there in the making, in the wings. So thank you, Daksha. It was a great opportunity for me to actually sit through and help, because I thought I was very much part of your associates when you started. I felt so happy about it that somebody has come forward to do something for teachers and for leaders. Such a pleasure to be on the jury, and I congratulate everyone, because I think everyone certainly deserved the award that is going to be handed over today. My best wishes and prayers for everyone here today. Thank you, Daksha, once again.
Thank you so much.
My prayers for the success of your wonderful baby that you have just launched.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I resonate with your views. DK education will definitely touch more lives, and many leaders will be motivated to lead. May I now proceed to the first category of awards, the Lifetime Achievement Award. The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes individuals like Thank you very much, Vasanthi ma'am. I resonate with your views. DK education will definitely touch more lives, and many leaders will be motivated to lead. May I now proceed to the first category of awards, the Lifetime Achievement Awards. The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes individuals like the words, name it. Leaders who have performed extraordinary service in creating a positive and lasting legacy by maintaining quality improvement and attending the student community as their priority at all times. This award recognizes the entirety of their service and contribution. May I now request the founder, Dr. Dakshayani Khanna, to honor and felicitate the Lifetime Achievement awardees. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mrs. Suryavati. It's a wonderful opportunity. In fact, as I told you, the award is not recognizing a person of this stature or people of this stature. It's an honor for DK education that people like you have accepted the award and given it that respect and importance, which makes us feel very, very proud. Introducing my mentor, Vasanthi ma'am, is a privilege for me. The first person in the category of Lifetime Achievement Awards is Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, which is very, very true in case of Vasanthi ma'am. Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan is the founder principal and correspondent of Shishya School, Hosur. She has 39 years of teaching, learning, and administrative experience and has a doctorate in education and is very, very passionate about teaching as well as training. She has attended a program on Project Peegu conducted by Howard Gardner on multiple intelligences at Harvard University in 2008 and has many personal interactions with him on multiple intelligences. She is an accredited trainer in differential instruction for Harvard University online program and has trained over 70 principals in DI across the globe. Dr. Vasanthi has designed a number of trainer manuals for COE CBSE and has trained over 1,000 plus and 5,000 plus teachers so far on various modules. He has been appointed by the chairman of CBSE as a part of the panel to examine holistic progress card design for CBSE and has been a part of affiliation inspection panel of CBSE since 2000. She is also a committee member of MOE's initiative on Committee on Mental Health of the Student Community called Manodarpan. To mention a few of her accolades, she has won the CBSE Teachers Award in 2004, CBSE Mentor Award in 2011, National Award to the Teachers in 2012 by the Government of India. At the international level, Dr. Vasanthi has received Fulbright Distinguished Award in Teaching in 2011 for 4-month action-based research program in University of Maryland, USA. Dr. Vasanthi was also honored by the Ministry of Education, Government of Singapore in January 2014 as an outstanding educator in residence. We are very fortunate to have you here at the award ceremony, ma'am. Congratulations once again. It's an honor for having you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The second awardee in the category is Mrs. Manju Sharma. The leaders become great not because of their power, but their ability to empower others. Mrs. Manju Sharma is an ardent and accomplished educationalist, and she has been in the teaching profession for 30 years and has just superannuated as a principal of Delhi Public School, Bangalore South, after a successful tenure spanning 15 years as head of the institution. She will now be assuming the mantle of Director Academic, QtPi Bangalore and Maxwell. She has a master's degree in English literature with PH. Her career as a leader of English, as a teacher of English, commenced in the year 1990, and she has served in several reputed institutions like St. Paul's Warrior, Delhi Public School, Jodhpur, where she was designated as head of the department, English and senior mistress of high school. Mrs. Sharma's leadership skills are evident in the phenomenal growth of the institution. Mrs. Manju Sharma has won many accolades, such as the Best Principal Award, Principal Par Excellence, Excellent as Academic Leader, and many more. Mrs. Sharma has led a great global project challenge in 2016, and DPS Bangalore has the proud distinction of being the only school in the country to have won it. Under her guidance, the school has won British Council International School Award 4 consecutive times. It's her vision that has propelled the school to forge a partnership with Goethe Institute as a past school. The school was facilitated at Global Innovation School Award at BITS Pilani, Dubai campus recently. Mrs. Sharma is a firm believer of the youth of today being ambassadors of tomorrow and believes that no effort must be spared to invest in this great resource. We are honored to have you here, ma'am. Congratulations and welcome. Thank you. The third awardee we come to is Dr. Sharada Chandrasekharan. First of all, I would like to thank her because in spite of a difficult condition at home, she has logged in just to honor us for being here. The planet does not need more successful people. The planet desperately needs more peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds, says Dalai Lama. Sharda ma'am has been a great storyteller. I have the privilege of reading her profile here. She has been in the field of teaching around 40 years now. She has been the principal and director in premier institutions such as DPS Vizag, Air Force School, Coimbatore, Venkat International Public School, Bangalore, Bharati Vidyapeeth in Navi Mumbai. She has completed her MA, B.Ed, MPhil certificate, Entre MBA from ISB, honorary doctorate in ethical learning. Her expertise till date, she has designed, developed, implemented, and maintained, successfully managed the entire gamut of CBSE and state board syllabus in schools across the country. She has presented research papers in developing strategies for revenue management and ethical learning. And Dr. Sharda Chandrasekharan has won many accolades, including Outstanding Educator Gold Award in the Mumbai region, Woman of Substance from Mother Teresa Virtual University, and she was also honored with Indian Air Force Commandant's Commendation. We're very, very happy to have you at the DK Leadership Awards, ma'am. Thank you for being here and congratulations. The next awardee is Mrs. Geeta Subramaniam. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Mrs. Geeta Subramaniam. Mrs. Geeta Subramaniam is a passionate teacher at heart with a vast experience over 3 decades in the field of education. She has been a principal for more than 15 years and founder principal of Euro School Chimney Hills for 9 years. A postgraduate in clinical biochemistry from Chennai University, she's a rank holder at school, graduation, and PG levels. She has completed post-graduation diploma in teacher training from Cambridge University. She also cracked civil services examination, but could not join due to family commitments. She was also selected by Vidyaniketan School for the exchange program at John Bentley, UK, and the program was sponsored by British Council. She's an excellent dancer and choreographed many dances for the school festivities. Her hobbies include reading, painting, knitting, embroidery, and handwork. We are overjoyed to have you in the ceremony, ma'am. Congratulations, and thank you for being here. Our next leader for the Lifetime Achievement Award is Mrs. Sridevi. True leaders do not create followers, they create more leaders. Mrs. Sridevi has served as a vice principal and principal at BBUL Jain Vidyalaya for 37 years. She stands by collective leadership where management, teachers, parents, and students are in partnership of the teaching learning experience. Her key to success is that she says excellent rapport with students, parents, and staff. As a principal, she believes in democratic environment that ensures 100% results. Throughout, no school dropouts, helps in special educators, and she has taken lots of activities to promote national integration and organize rallies for promoting peace and unity. She has been a resource person for induction course, monitoring and mentoring, formative assessments, SGAI training program in CBSE. She is an expert in finalization of marking scheme of science AISSE since 2009. She also has worked as a nodal supervisor in science since 2006. She is an active member of Bangalore Sahodaya School Complex. She has served as secretary for 2 years, vice chairperson for 2 years, chairperson for 2 years. She is a part of inspection committee for affiliation of CBSE and is also a resource person to conduct workshops for parents and teachers for Expression India. She has received CBSE Best Teachers Award in 2014 and is also a recipient of Teacher Excellence Award by the Rotary E-Club in recognition of her contribution to education. We are honored to have you here with us this evening, ma'am. Welcome and congratulations. Our next awardee is Mrs. Rita Reddy. Before you are a leader, success is all about yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Mrs. Rita Reddy has been an educator, principal, teacher, and guide with over 4 decades of experience in the field of education. She has led several leadership positions, which involve setting up of schools from the ground level, as well as re-engineering the existing schools to a very high quality standard. A postgraduate in public administration, Mrs. Reddy has been awarded President of India's National Merit Scholarship from Punjab Road Deshmukh Memorial Prize. She was ranked first in the postgraduate university examinations. She has secured a gold medal for her B.Ed and a silver medal in her BA. Mrs. Reddy's long career in education began as a high school teacher, later moved to St. Clarence for a position of senior high school coordinator, spent 18 years at the school, which served as a strong foundation in making a committed educationalist like her. Mrs. Reddy was later appointed as the principal of Asian Christian High School, Hosur, where she worked to set up and establish the school, which soon obtained CBSE certification, affiliation. In January 2009, Mrs. Reddy was appointed as the principal of HAL Gyanajyoti School. She spent nearly 10 years transforming the institution. After her retirement in 2019, she joined Shlok International School, a startup where she currently leads a team of efficient and innovative teachers. Mrs. Reddy's attributes her successful career to her unconditional love for understanding the students and their needs, passion for her subjects, belief in the power of quality education, which can transform lives. We are very fortunate to have you here at the award ceremony, ma'am. Congratulations, and thank you for being there. The next awardee is Mrs. Geeta Basavaraj. The very essence of leadership that you have is a vision. It's got to be a vision that you articulate clearly and forcefully on every occasion. You cannot blow an uncertain trumpet. Mrs. Geeta Bharadwaj started her career as a nursery teacher in 1982 in Rotary West, Mysore, after which she joined JSS Public School, Mysore in 1991. She has completed her Master's in English and B.Ed from Mysore University. She has worked as a principal from 1998 to 2010 at JSS Public School, Padashankari, Bangalore. She has started 4 CBSE schools for the group of JSS, including 1 in Dubai, 2 in Bangalore, 1 in Sakaleshwar. She joined BGS International School in 2010, retired in 2017. After retirement, she was associated with Brigade Group of Schools and Bangalore International Academy as an academic advisor. She has been the city coordinator, CCE coordinator, mentor, nodal superintendent, and head examiner for various examinations. She has hosted many CBSE workshops for teachers and principals. She is currently helping Smriti Academy with their new campus. Mrs. Geeta has won various awards like CBSE Teachers National Award in 2003-04 and many honors from Rotary. Thank you very much, ma'am. It is our privilege to have you here. Congratulations and thanks once again.
Thank you.
The next awardee is Mrs. Uma Srinivasan. All the great leaders have one characteristic in common. It was the willingness to confront unequivocally the major anxiety of their people in the time. This and not much else is the essence of leadership, says John Kenneth. Mrs. Shivaraman is a trained postgraduate in English literature. She started her career as soon as an English teacher in 1987. She joined Ashok Leyland Schools in 2005 and became a principal in 2006 till 2021 and has a rich experience in academics and school governance. She is well versed with different dimensions of school curriculum, experiential learning, bilingualism, whole language approach, multicultural dimensions, multiple intelligences, project-based learning, integration of technology tools, integration of values and ethics, social emotional learning. She has the unique experience of setting up school from scratch and developing it to be accredited with NABET India. She brought in the best practices of online teaching, school hygiene, sanitation, student safety, and professional environment of communication of a teacher development programs. She has been a CBSE CCE mentor, center superintendent for board exams, lead school principal, and through CBSE affiliation by thorough with CBSE affiliation bylaws inspection process. She is strongly influenced by the educational philosophy of J. Krishnamurti, Carl Rogers, Waldorf, Peterson, and Stephen Covey. Thank you so much. It's an honor having you here, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations. After this category, I hand over the screen to Mrs. Suryavati. Surya, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Heartfelt congratulations for all the Lifetime Achievement awardees. I request the awardees to speak for a minute now. You can unmute and start speaking.
Surya, I think you can give them the names so that it becomes easy. In the same order, we can start with Vasanthi ma'am. Vasanthi ma'am.
Yes.
Good evening once again. First of all, I wish to state that I'm truly honored to be bestowed with this Lifetime Achievement Award. And I thank DK Associates and the founder, the passionate and dedicated Dr. Dakshayani. There's this beautiful remark by Dr. Narayana Murthy when he spoke, the founder of Infosys, who spoke about 3 R's for leaders: respect, recognition, and reward. And all the 3, Mr. Murthy says, they naturally flow out of performance. And I think these words speak volumes about the value of this award for all of us. I congratulate all my colleagues who have been awarded today by DK Associates. I accept this award with all humility, and I rededicate my services to the teaching and the student community. I believe very strongly that a principal can be successful only if the teachers are walking along with their leader. And I therefore feel it is appropriate and apt that I dedicate this award of a lifetime achievement to all my wonderful dedicated teachers at Shishya School, Hosur, who relentlessly work for quality of learning of my children without expectation of any rewards. So my gurus of Shishya, this award is for you. Thank you all very much for making me a principal who stands here to receive an award on your behalf. Vande Gurum, thank you.
Thank you, Vasanthi ma'am. I request Manju Sharma ma'am to express her views.
Thank you, Suryavati. Good evening to everyone. It is indeed an honor, and I deem it my privilege to have been conferred with the DK Lifetime Achievement Award, an honor which actually goes beyond my dreams. I wish to thank Dr. Dakshayani ma'am and the members of the jury, Vasanthi ma'am and the others, for considering me worthy of this award. I take this opportunity first to thank the Lord Almighty for having given me the strength, wisdom, and fortitude to render my services to the cause of education over these years. I also wish to thank the management of DPS Bangalore, my team of teachers, students, and their parents for their unconditional support that made me what I am today. Like Vasanthi ma'am said, unless we have a backbone, we don't stand tall. And these people, all our stakeholders, form our backbone. Thank you so much once again, and congratulations to all my fellow awardees. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I request Sharda ma'am to now speak.
Thank you, Suryavati. First of all, I would like to thank all the jury members for putting me along with a stalwart and my guru, Dr. Vasanthi ma'am. In fact, it gives me an immense pleasure to share the platform, stand along with her to receive this Lifetime Achievement Award. It's a great honor, I feel, Vasanthi ma'am, to be there along with you. Thank you, Dakshayani ma'am, and all the juries to have put me along with such a stalwart. And yeah, I would like to thank every single student and teacher who contributed for my growth for the past 40 years. Every child made me learn. Every teacher made me learn. Every organization made me learn. And my present organization, Whitefield Global School, is making me learn for past 13 years. And I'm immensely thankful to each and every one of them for making me feel that I have actually become capable of receiving an award called Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you all for making this happen. I always felt that I'm as young as the learner I'm with. I'm as young as the learning I have, and I have a long way to go. And I only believe that change is the only constant factor, and I have to change along with the time and adapt and adopt. Along with me, I made every team member of mine actually change, even though sometimes they felt that it is a big problem for them. And even today morning, my team told me, ma'am, don't have any new ideas for some time. We are fed up of running, they said. And I am like that. Thank you, team, for making me what I am and making me receive this great award. And every day, every night before I go to bed, I recall these very, very favorite poem lines that of mine. That is, there are miles to go before I sleep. There are miles to go before I sleep. And the wood is dark and deep. So yeah, there is a long way for me to go to learn, to stand really by all means, along with Dr. Vasanthi ma'am. Till then, ma'am, there are miles to go before I sleep. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharda ma'am. Thank you. It's now Geeta ma'am's turn to.
Good evening. This is Geeta Subramanian. And at the outmost, let me thank Dakshayani ma'am and DK Foundation for having honored me with this award. Like Sharda ma'am said, to be put on the same platform as Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan is indeed a very great honor. I thought serving the children in my career is blessing enough. But I feel this award has endowed me with much more responsibilities and has asked me to continue to show the way to the children so that they see a better tomorrow and they emerge out as winners. And this journey, my teachers, my students have been my strength, without whose support I couldn't have achieved anything. So thank you to all of them, to my students, to my teachers who have made this journey very, very enjoyable, and looking forward to serving this education community for many more years to come. Thank you, deeply honored, and this award has humbled me. I don't know how much. Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta ma'am. I now request Sri Devi ma'am to speak.
Good evening, everyone. I thank Mrs. Dakshayani Khanna and all the jury members of the DK Education. Being told that you are appreciated is one of the greatest and the most uplifting thing you can ever hear. So this reward has motivated me to do more and has given me more opportunity to do more. First of all, I thank my family members, my parents who have given me the strength to do what I do. I thank the management and staff and students of BBL Jain Vidyalaya who have made learn new things continuously. And I'm really honored to the jury members who have selected me and put me along with all the star worlds. Thank you all, and congratulations to all the other awardees. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sri Devi ma'am. May I now request Mrs. Rita Reddy to please speak and address the audience.
Thank you very much. Am I audible? Yes, thank you. Respected Dr. Dakshani and members of DK Education, this is such an honor and privilege. I'm truly in the presence of giants, especially a person as humble and as accomplished as Vasanti. I'm truly privileged. And I also find myself among so many fellow awardees that I'm humbled and I'm grateful for this honor that you have bestowed on me. My sincere gratitude to you, especially for validating with this prestigious award my long-held belief that I had chosen to be in this profession, which has no parallel. I owe my success and my happiness as an educator to my family who have been supportive and understanding, the school managements who have reposed their trust in me so implicitly, my colleagues, some of whom are my best friends, for sharing ideas, for rooting for me, and of course, all my students who have taught me life's lessons through their enthusiasm, cheer, and humor. This is indeed an honor. Thank you very much. And I cannot say how honored and humbled I am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Geeta Baswaraj to address us.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank Mrs. Dakshani Khanna and DK Foundation. It's a big surprise for me. After my retirement, still I'm capable for this award is a big surprise. I owe all my thanks to my family and my managements, my dear students, and never forgettable colleagues who was there with me throughout my journey as a principal, as a teacher. When I started as a nursery teacher, I have learned a lesson from those little kids. And as a principal, I have learned so many things. But this reward after my retirement is a real reward for me. For that, recognizing me, I must thank DK Foundation and the jury members and my dear friend Vasanti. So my association with many of stalwarts who are I'm sharing the stage for Rita, Sri Devi. My association with them is 24 years back. Still we are like that. And it is nice, Mrs. Dakshani Khanna, to give this rewards to this rising stars and stalwarts. It's a nice idea, and please keep up your good work and your service to the teacher community, and hope this will continue with your able guidance and leadership, and all the best for your foundation. And I'm really humbled, and a big thanks to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta ma'am. I now request Uma Srinivasan ma'am to speak.
Good evening to all. I'm so honored to be present with you all this evening and extremely grateful to be a recipient of this award, Lifetime Achievement Award. It feels like the Oscars. To be in the league of such stalwarts, exceptional principals to whom I've looked up to and always admired, it's indeed a life's blessing. I thank Dr. Vasanti, Rita, and the other members whom I have seen up on the stage and during Bangalore Sahodaya meetings. And I think that went a long way in helping me more role model and look at how a school should come up. I sincerely thank Dr. Dakshani Khanna and her team at DK Education for this initiative and thank the jury for considering me worthy. The exquisite plaque that I received will be a precious treasure in my family for many generations. At this point of culmination, I would like to take a moment to thank and think of all my extraordinary colleagues, the great mentors that I've been with, my students, and of course, my family, because of whom this journey has been possible. Of course, the award makes me roll up my sleeves to pursue the path with more fervor and dedication. I once again thank Dr. Dakshani and the team and would like to congratulate all other members present here who are receiving awards on the different categories. Thank you all. God bless.
Thank you, Mrs. Suma Srinivasan.
Thank you.
It's time for a group photograph. So I'll request all the Lifetime Achievement awardees to be ready for the group photograph. And I also request the other participants to switch off the video for a few minutes.
Are you able to take the picture? Dinesh?
Hello, Ma'am Nikleshya. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We took the picture, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Surya?
Memory captured. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all. And congratulations to all the winners. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Chetan Jaiswal, founder and CEO of Peegu. Mr. Chetan Jaiswal has served as a leader in education and behavior management for nearly 6 years. His life's works and goal is centered on ensuring children have access to attain their potential and make right justice to the approach of holistic child development. Mr. Chetan is a compassionate, versatile, and foresighted entrepreneur. He has a wide vision of creating a tool that bridges the gap between psychology and technology to map and track child behavior to create a future generation which is healthier and happier. With this objective and tremendous efforts, it's been 6 years since the inception of Peegu, and it has only been growing ever since, which ensures high-quality childhood programs that are developmentally and culturally appropriate. With the inception of Peegu, he has had the vision of creating an impact in the education system with an innovative methodology that brings the application of child psychology and research in the field of mainstream education. Over to Mr. Chetan to share his thoughts about behavior management and challenges schools are facing.
So thank you, Lata. First of all, congratulations to each one of you for winning this wonderful award. And thank you so much, Dr. Dakshani ma'am, for taking up this initiative and facilitating our great leaders in the education sector. So it's my great honor to be sharing this virtual podium with one of you being such a wonderful leaders in this particular segment. And I must really congratulate each one of you because 2020 was quite a challenging year. And 2020 was a year where the education sector was pretty badly impacted. But as the statement goes, which all of you have really proven right, taking the bull by the horn. So that's what, the most difficult task or the uphill task was having a transition from offline school to online school which you all made it so comfortable, so easy for your school, for your teachers, for your parents, for your students. So it's a commendable job, and I must really appreciate each one of you for taking the things in a more stride, in a more positive manner. So with this, with the stage over here, so it's such a great thing to be sharing it to you. So my Peegu has been working, as Lata said, that it's been 6 years, and in last 6 years we have been just growing in. So 2020, 2021, just to give you a little glimpse of, we have been working with 65,000 students. We have 6,800 teachers whom we have impacted. More than 80,000 parents we have been working very closely. And if I talk about the number of hours of sessions, what we have taken is around 2,29,680 hours sessions only in 2020, 2021. So MyBigo is a combination of psychology and technology where we monitor, we map behavior of all the stakeholders, that is your parents, teachers, students, and the school administration. So apart from India, we are having our footprints in Uganda, in Dubai, Maldives, as well as in Singapore too. So with this objective, Lata, can we move to the next? Yeah. So in India, if I talk about, these are the few schools which all of us has been pretty aware about it. So we have been growing in, and I would be more than happy to be announcing that in the year 2021, our family of MyTevu has grown from 88 schools to 130 schools as we speak right now. And it's further on going on. And we are also very happy to be associated with CBSE board as a COE partner, plus as a research and development partner when we talk about the mental health being or the counseling department when it goes by. So yeah, Lata, can we go to the next? Yes. So I think this is very interesting going to be. I'll be taking you through some of the interesting facts in the education sector, which all of you have really spent such a huge amount of experience in this segment. But it's I think most of you will be able to relate. Today's generation parents are nothing but the millennials, especially from the from the year where I belong to. And if you see the current generation, the children who have been attending the classes are the Gen Z. So if you see the difference over here, it's millennials. We were more about fantasy side when we talk about the media, whereas Gen Z is more of a dystopian. And millennials who are more comfortable on the text messages, but whereas Gen Z are relating more to the images. That's where the Instagram and everything comes up, right? Millennials are more optimist when it comes to the focus, but where Gen Z are more realist. So if you look at in terms of work, maturity, work values, every aspect of it, you can see the difference. Why am I showing you this is because as all of you are already aware about, the baby boomer, then came Gen X, then came Gen Y, then came, then we are millennials and Gen Z. It's very important to be knowing all these generations so that we are able to map their overall what they are looking at and how we can really support them in terms of quality education, what all of you have been really working on. When we talk about creating that holistic environment of pedagogically learning teaching mechanism, what we need to be introduced, it's quite important to know which generation of kids we have been teaching and what their behavior pattern has been. Now with this, if you see how much education has changed, I think these three pictures beautifully, it explains when we talk about approximately say around 20 years back, till at least for 80 years or 100 years, the first picture remained the constant, right? There was not much of the innovation had taken place in the education sector. But in last 20 years, then we had the smart board and the newer form of content started coming in. And if you look at 2020, it's a huge shift had happened. We never thought about offline to online it's going to be, though we all had predicted that the online classes are going to take up and it's going to be coming up into the mainstream education or to the schools, but after 10 years down the line, but it has been preponed by 10 years. So there's a huge change has been happening. And because of this change, it becomes quite important for all of us as an educationist to be keep up with the pace of the changing norms of education segment. So when we talk about stakeholders or partnerships, these are the 5 partnerships or stakeholders what all of us have been handling with, which is nothing but your governance, parents, community, teachers, and students. And it's quite important, as I think all of you have really spent your whole life in the education sector. These are the 5 partners you will be handling more of. And if you look at the challenges, now if you look at this particular slide, the challenges over here, especially when we spoke to the leaders, we identified that among all the leaders, we came out with the main problem was if you look at 0 to 2 years, if you're a teacher. So initially 0 to 2 years of your time, time, equity, discipline, support, management, teacher, learning student, social, emotional becomes quite a challenging task. And the minute you start moving up the ladder, like when you come to 3 to 5, then your mental health issues and budget, student change. And when you move further 5 to 10, the further more challenges starts coming in. Now, these are the challenges I'm sure all of you would have experienced, or in your team, from the administration point of view to the finance point of view to your teachers to each and every stakeholder has been associated as they start climbing up. From their experience, why these are the challenges what we have been facing through. Now, we have been, we are mostly in our research and development company. When we are being an R&D set of company and doing the mapping of the behavior of all the stakeholders, so we have also looked into the gaps of teachers training. Now, here, when we talk about, what key areas, what we identified, we have seen it that kind of impact training can really give to your teachers. And we need to also see, after the training has been given out, what is the overall impact the teachers are able to drive in their teaching mechanism or their overall process mechanism. So it becomes quite important for any of the leaders or the school to really know that what are the gaps that happened in my, within my segment of pedagogy, learning, teaching mechanism, or forming that ecosystem, and how we can really cover up. So these kind of analysis will be always helping you to make a more right data-driven decision making. Now, this is something very interesting, dear stakeholders. If you look at this particular slide, now this is what we have been doing out in terms of bringing out some of the new features. So in 2019, when the schools were running with, we run an happiness quotient with the schools. Okay? It just took 7 seconds with all our educators. And morning when they used to come down to the school, we used to show them, we had a quick survey which was running with. And if you see, very interesting fact, this was run over more than 800 teachers in 7 different, overall, I think 10 different schools what we had. And if you look at the number, morning when the teachers were coming, they were angry. But on the other side, when they were going in the evening, they were quite happy about it. And we ran this for almost for 9 months, and we saw this constant degree of changes in terms of happiness quotient. We were able to really work around the school to really make it the school in a more happy environment what we need to be having it. So these are the few things what really brings a lot of change. Now, these are another our study what we identified. And if you look at, we had done this study with around 60,000 students with 57 schools, and look at the age group what we have, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 16. So I'm sure most of you might be able to relate with the percentage what has been shown. Like 3 to 6, we saw that 59% of students had a difficulty in communication. To 9 to 12, if you go at 52% were facing the bullying as a challenge. So now these, when we talk about behavior aspects, it becomes quite important for all of us to really get into deep dive that what kind of behavior has been pertaining in our school in what different age group. Because once we get to know about this behavior aspect, it becomes more easier for us to really take the course of action, what we need to really work around in terms of their academics, in terms of the non-academics, in terms of their holistic development, what we need to work around. So these are the aspects what we really bring out more light on those subjects as a MyPeegu team. Now, behavior tracking, if you look in terms of science-wise, if I talk about morphological, then Marzona and Pickering model, if you look at, so which always shows that when we talk about teacher-student relationship, it plays a very vital role. And you will always see the children are able to achieve more better goals or being more responsible in a classroom and showing the discipline what we are expecting it to be. So behavior tracking will always helping all the stakeholders to get that kind of ecosystem to be created. It becomes more easier. And similarly, when we start doing the behavior mapping, it also reduces the disruptive behavior. So there is a constant way what we work it out, which will work throughout the academic year, which will be able to achieve in all the aspects what we are looking at. Now, this is a very interesting side. As I initially told you, we work with all the stakeholders. We have showcased the student, we have showcased the teacher. Now, this comes a very interesting thing, especially in the 2020, we have already seen that parenting coaching had really played a very, very vital role, which I am sure all of you are going to agree. So this is what we had done it in 2019 and 2020. And if you look at this particular aspect, these are the general issues what children were facing with, like arguing, tantrums, stealing, lie, sneakiness. So when we started doing the parenting coaching, and after that there was when we had a follow-up with the parents or the kind of remedial action plans we showcase, you can see there's a decline happening in in all these challenges what parents were facing and what they were addressing it. So there is a way how we can handle it up, and that's where my Peegu and my Peegu expertise team comes in, and we start helping it out all the stakeholders in a right way, giving the remedial action plans. Now, this is interesting fact for all of you, as you know how the changing course of time has been happening in 52% of the jobs, what you're seeing today are going to be obsolete in 10 years down the line. So it's quite important for all of us to be really looking in terms of that direction where we need to be directing our children into, and how we can really mold them with the changing world and changing environment. So that's where it becomes quite important for us to get into the data-driven decision making and really look into aspects what can really help us to transform the future or build the nation for tomorrow. So the 52% when I spoke about the new jobs which are going to be more, or which already many of the people have been adapting, or the new transformation of the job has come, is the right brain, which is something your creativity comes in. And that's where I have been really strongly advocating your value education, your skill enhancement classes, which has to be really taken up very strongly with all your stakeholders. So here as MyPeegu, we always provide a lot of content of value education, skill enhancement, which can really help and really help the children to think out of the box and make it more fun, and activity-based learning can be produced and make it overall development of the children. So what are the main challenges in school governance? As I spoke about 2019, 2020, we had a very common challenge, having a shift from offline to online. So obviously the technology aspect, the challenge came in. Then we had a challenge in terms of, if you look at, hardware, MIS, development, a lot of other challenges there. So now these are the challenges which can be overcome if we start dividing them into every stakeholder, and mostly the solution comes more easier and the decision becomes more stronger when we go into the data driven decision making. So why I've been saying data driven decision making is because the whole world has shifted to the data driven aspects. So I think it's a high time for all of us, when we talk about education and as their education leaders, to we start relying more of a data driven decision making, which can help us to take mostly in terms of right decision on the right track. So what we do is we simplify the statistics, we collect all the information, we give it to you, and we help you in terms of really understanding what are the plan and suggest has to be taken up. With your expertise, you can only look at the information and you will be able to come out with a more right pedagogical skills, what you will be looking in terms of adapting to your children or your teachers, or what kind of technology has to be implemented, how we can really help our parents to uplift them, and adding more of a credibility and creating an impact is what we are looking at, especially in this kind of challenging times where every decision really counts and it really brings a lot of big transformation when we talk in the day-to-day regular schooling aspects goes in. So this is just a food of thought for you. If you look at, this is what the MyPeegu dashboard looks like. And imagine if you start getting this data almost on a daily basis or almost on a weekly or fortnight as per your choice. And if you look at, we get into the detailing of every child, we create the profiling of every child on social, emotional, cognitive, language, and physical aspects, starting from your kindergarten, it goes on up to 12th standard. And this has been proven, and it's been working out with more than around 120 schools as on today, handling almost 90,000 students on a daily basis, what we've been working around, and helping the teachers, students, parents, and the school counselors to work closely on these segments. So here is the thing, dear all. We as MyPeegu had taken this initiative in the year 2020 when we saw that the schools have been having a really tough time and they are going through a lot of Herculean tasks to overcome this challenging pathway. So we had partnered with CBSE board, and we took up this task that 2020 academic year and 2021 academic year will be giving out our services free of cost without charging a single penny from any of the schools, and without having any expectations from any of the school. We want to contribute from our end to help our school community in all the possible means. However, we can help you in terms of in all the possible ways where we can help you in terms of get through this particular challenging times. So we are not charging a single penny over here. We are just giving you free of cost, and you can use it without any commitment. Where we talk about teachers training, 9 teacher training, what we give it out for one whole academic year with the certifications. Now these trainings are completely different. It's not the subject related training. It is going to be more in terms of when we talk about classroom management or more of a psychological side, what we bring it out. Parenting coaching, we do it. We will do the teacher profiling, that is teacher psychological assessments, parenting psychological assessment surveys. Student profiling will be doing it for every children. Skill development, value education contents will be giving it out to you. We'll be doing 9 student workshops, including career counseling, student counseling also, and also helping you to set up your SEND or the counseling department. So this is what we have been offering from our end. So these are our credentials. These are our contact details. If any of you are interested, my colleague has already dropped a link over Excel link over the chat, and you may all, if any of you are interested to take up this particular program, where again I'm saying we are not charging anything, and you can always fill it up, and we can always get in touch with you. So once again, congratulations to each one of you for done a wonderful job. It's such been an honor to be participative with DK Education and being in this particular podium. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Chetan, for that insightful presentation and all those freebies. I'm sure all the leaders would love them. We move on to the next category, Stalwart Achievement Awards. Experienced, seasoned principals who have made an impact on leading teams and grooming youth. Naturally, all of them have had to face many struggles in various aspects of leadership. But these are the leaders who never classify any of them as failures. Each one of those challenges helped them to hone many skills and sharpen the wits. It is a new world out there, and there is much more to learn, is what you'll hear them say. Let me start with Ms. Manila Carvalho. With teaching as a passion, Mrs. Manila Carvalho has journeyed 30 years as an educationalist. She is the founder principal of DPS Bangalore East, and who can forget the marathon webinars and help organized by BSSC under her chairmanship. A postgraduate in education and psychology, as well as a qualified special educator, she is currently a PhD research scholar with Annamalai University and is researching on her thesis titled The Effect of Academic Adjustment and Parental Pressure on Mental Health of Senior Secondary Students. She has also been featured on many of the regional TV channels as an educationalist and women achiever, and has contributed many articles to various journals, newspapers, and published papers in reputed journals. She has been rendering services as a resource person for conducting CBSE workshops. Mrs. Carvalho has widely traveled both in India and abroad in connection with education and is the recipient of several state, national, and international awards. Thank you, ma'am, for being present in this award ceremony. Hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. Moving on, the next awardee is Mrs. Shanti Menon. Mrs. Shanti Menon has extrapolated this enlightening quote: "I don't teach my pupil. I only attempt to provide them conditions to learn," by Albert Einstein, in the creation and management of the Dean's Group of institutions, which she leads in various roles. As the principal founder of Dean's Academy in 2006, she envisioned, molded, and created an environment of empowerment, not just for the pupils in the institution, but also for the teachers, staff, and parent community of Dean's Group of institutions. A university rank holder from Stella Maris College, Chennai, She holds a teaching and training diploma with distinction from Cambridge University, UK, and a master's degree in education. Mrs. Shanti has worked in many prestigious institutions in Chennai, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. Not just as an academician and educationalist par excellence, Mrs. Shanti is a trained performing artist, even as she dabbles in modeling, comparing shows, Carnatic music, and painting. Daughter of the eminent Dr. E. Sridharan, the Metro Man of India, and wife of Mr. Hari Menon, co-founder and CEO of BigBasket.com, Mrs. Shanti is a passionate homemaker and the mother of 3 sons. A frequent speaker at prestigious educational conventions, Mrs. Shanti has been honored with awards and recognitions by illustrious organizations. Thank you for being present here today, ma'am. Hearty congratulations on winning DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee, Mr. Arindam Roy Chaudhary, is the principal of GD Goenka Public School, Jammu. He has been into teaching for the past 24 years. He's been a principal for 15 years now, and someone who considers himself more of an academician than an administrator. With CBSE, he has played different roles, right from being a part of CBSE affiliation committee, inspecting more than 100 schools, to being an evaluator as well as a head examiner for mathematics for board examinations. During CBSE mentoring program, he had the opportunity to mentor schools. He's also an empaneled teacher trainer for CBSE, designing training modules in mathematics, assessment, art integration, and health and physical education. Also, a master trainer for Khelo India School Fitness Program. Thank you for being here, sir. Hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening is Mrs. Minnie Johnny with an MA in English, MA in History, and MAd and MPhil in Education. She is currently principal of Yashashvi Vidyaniketan, Bengaluru. She has been in the field of education for closely 3 decades. She is extremely passionate about conducting trainings for teachers. She is a CBSE resource person since 2016 and has been an RP for COE Cochin, COE Chennai, COE Kakinada, and currently she is also training COE Bengaluru. She has been an executive member of Bangalore School Sahodaya Complex for 3 years and was elected as treasurer of this committee this year. She is also serving in the capacity of district training coordinator for COE Chennai, Bangalore, and Chikbellapur to cater to the training needs of schools in these regions. Thank you for being here, ma'am, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening, Mrs. Geetika Karola, currently the principal of JSS School, HSR Layout. She has over 10 years of experience as a principal in CBSE schools. She is a designated CBSE mentor for 5 schools in Bangalore. She has underwent training courses by Trinity School London, organized by CBSE at New Delhi. Certified resource person by CBSE for capacity building program for scholastic and co-scholastic modules. She's conducted several workshops for teachers on modules such as Happy Classroom, classroom management, life skills, value-based education, etc. She has also performed the roles of Center Superintendent and Observer for various All India exams like AIPMT, CTET, JEE, NEET, and she's also designated as Assistant Director Commissioner for the Bharat Scouts and Guides Division. Thank you for being here, ma'am. Hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Award for the year 2021.
So much.
The next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is Dr. Reshma Ganesh. Dr. Reshma Ganesh, with an MA, MEd, and PhD, is working as the principal of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir, Bangalore East. She has been associated with the Art of Living Foundation since 1997. She is a dynamic Art of Living teacher who travels all over India to conduct Art of Living courses such as Happiness Program. She is an excellent and committed Shraddha trainer, an in-house teacher training program for Art of Living for all the staff of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandirs. Her major initiatives or contributions to school, apart from the regular functioning of the school, are implementation of community outreach program, CCE implementation in its full spirit, Center Superintendent for CTET and CTET NEET, also perform the roles of observer and observer for CBSE, AISSC board practical examinations, and also been in the role of center superintendent. An eloquent speaker at various prestigious platforms, Dr. Reshma has been honored with various awards and recognitions by distinguished organizations. Hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the evening for the year 2021. Thank you for being here, ma'am. The next awardee for the evening, Mrs. Kalpana Mohan. Mrs. Kalpana Mohan is a teacher by profession hailing from Bangalore with 35 years of teaching and administrative experience. She served as a principal of Vidyashilp Academy, ranked among the top ICSE, IGCSE schools in India for over 18 years. With her vast experience, she has established PNC Cognito School in Kadugudi, Whitefield, which focuses mainly on inclusive education with Finnish model. She possesses strong and practical knowledge of ICSE, CAIE curricula, and had the honor of serving as the convener of examinations for ICSE schools in Bangalore and inspector for ICSE affiliation. She also loves to be a freelance teacher trainer and is associated with different training institutes and conducts academic audits for schools too. Currently, she is on advisory board for Basilwood International School, an initiative by ISKCON. Hearty congratulations, ma'am, on winning DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening is Ms. Usha Iyer. She is a seasoned educationist with 37 years of experience in the field of education. To her previous assignments, she has headed for a tenure of 10 years India International School, a day-come residential school in Bangalore. Her repertoire includes various curricula, ICSE, ISE, CBSE, IBO accredited programs, PYP, IBDP, Cambridge accredited programs, IGCSE, AS, and A levels. Having a rich academic experience spanning over 2 decades, her dynamic leadership has helped a lot of CBSE, ICSE, and IGCSE schools as a consultant across the country to incorporate a healthy teaching learning environment and has been instrumental in bringing in innovative practices in the schools. She is the founder director of the Bangalore School, established in 2012. With a vision of creating a zero energy, zero waste, zero carbon school, she embarked on the journey of creating a green school on par with UNESCO 2030 goals and currently also heads as a founder director for the elementary school under the name The Green School Bangalore in the heart of Whitefield, which is structured completely around the Green School ideology and caters to the K-12 education. Ms. Usha Iyer has also won many awards and accolades by distinguished organizations. Hearty congratulations, ma'am, on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Mrs. Gauri B. Nataraja, Principal of JSS Banshankari branch, a postgraduate in science with Masters in Education from Mysore University. She has 27 years of experience in field of education, performed various roles, started her journey in 1994 as a lecturer in Vasavi College, Bangalore, And the journey in JSS began in 1995 as a teacher and then currently discharging the duty of a principal. She's a continuous learner and her main aim is to make kids happy and mold them into perfect human beings with values. She says, teaching is my passion. She also holds Vidwat degree in Hindustani classical vocal, senior degree in sitar, senior degree in tabla. Hearty congratulations to you, ma'am, on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021.
The next awardee in the list is Mrs. Suryavati, a dedicated, ambitious, goal-driven educator with 27 years of experience in teaching and educational administration and setting up of educational institutions. Expertise in transformation in education, leadership, curriculum design and development, weaving in 21st century skills, value based on social cognition, development of cross-cultural matrix, effective work deployment domain, culture of building, instructional design, and lateral thinking and pedagogy. She is a CBSE resource person and has conducted workshops in various modules. She is a specialist in designing instructional techniques on communication, values, shared process, participatory and safe, secure environment, rigorous academic excellence, professional development of teachers on child safety and conflict resolution, alignment of personal and professional goals of the staff with the vision and mission of the school, local and international accreditation of CBSE and PYP. She has designed and developed and implemented quality systems and processes for effective school administration. She is highly interested in school improvement and planning and new school setups, school audits, capacity building at both national and international level, having worked with local and international staff, students, and parents. Mrs. Suryavati, thank you so much for being here and congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It's an honor. Moving on, the next awardee for the evening, Dr. Chetna Keni. Dr. Chetna Keni is an educator, evangelist, and education thought leader. She is the founder of Orinco Academy, a national award-winning school in Bangalore. Orinco Academy is a unique community of holistic thinking, adventurous, hands-on teachers, parents, and students. She is also the co-founder of FAB School, which is an online K-12 school supporting learners from around the world. She is a trained parenting and homeschooling coach, personality and career coach for adolescents. She is also the co-founder and managing director at the Orinco Career Preparatory School, Bangalore, which is India's first career-focused junior college. Dr. Chetna is a consultant to serve edtech and e-learning companies and works extensively with several NGOs with a mission to bring a mind shift in the way India perceives, delivers, and expects from education. Hearty congratulations, Dr. Chetna, on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening is Ms. Sumalini B. Swami, Principal of Silicon City Academy of Secondary Education. She holds a master's degree from Osmania University and also bachelor's degree of education from Bangalore University. She's a national level athlete. She's happy to complete 10 years as a principal in Silicon City Academy of Secondary Education, which is located in southern part of bustling city of Bengaluru. A CBSE resource person, she believes in the motto, learn, unlearn, and relearn. She has bagged many prestigious awards from reputed organizations. She's happy in making a difference in a student's life and works along with her amazing team. Hearty congratulations, Ms. Sumalini B. Swami, on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Dr. Vandana Gupta. She's the principal of Euro School North Campus, Yelanka. She's a former national tennis player and an academician with a professional with more than 20 years of hands-on experience in the education sector, both as a motivator and as a mentor. She has vast experience of teaching in as well as administration of reputed schools across India. Before joining the Eurogroup, she has worked with schools in MP and Haryana, set up by GEMS Education in Dubai. Over the last 20 years, she has established her expertise in building strong, motivated teams, creating innovative and engaging curriculum, empowering teachers with their leadership and instructional skills, making parental connections, school improvement plans. She writes her own blog by the name Leading Edge. She has also done a number of personal interviews with different radio stations. Thank you for being here, and hearty congratulations, Dr. Vandana Gupta, on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening is Dr. Neha Diwan, Principal of Diwan Global School. Having a mission to create an education system where hands-on learning methods are applied by encouraging students to learn by doing rather by following. Dr. Neha Diwan inspires students to take ownership by doing things practically. She aptly says action speaks louder than words. Taking inspiration from Lord Shiva and her zeal for providing a better world with holistic development, Dr. Neha is successfully running a meditation school in Dehradun to boost her desire for the better world. She regularly organizes world-class schooling conference on a yearly basis to promote achievers and reward outstanding students and teachers. According to her, teachers, along with parents, are a true shape giver to every child. Thank you for being here, Dr. Neha.
Thank you so much. I'm honored.
Hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021.
I'm highly obliged. Thank you so much.
Next awardee for the evening, Ms. Renu Singh. Mrs. Renu Singh, currently the principal of Air Force School, Hebal, Bangalore, for the 10th consecutive year. She has more than a decade and a half of pedagogue experience. She has completed her MSc Ed Chemistry, postgraduate degree from Regional Institute of Education, Mysore in 1994. In 2016, her school was among the first 10 to be selected for Atal Tinkering Lab pilot project by Niti Aayog. Her principalship was commended and decorated with prestigious AOC in C commendation in the year 2016, and her teaching methodologies have been acknowledged and awarded by leading organizations. As a teacher, her forte lies in imparting value-based education through the lens of science. She's also a Bharatanatyam dancer with a keen interest in music and dance. Thank you for being here, Ms. Renu Singh, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next awardee of the evening Ms. Alka Gupta. Ms. Alka took over as the principal of NPS Whitefield in April 2020, just a year after inception of the school during the pandemic scenario with only virtual schooling. Prior to this, she was the founder principal of NPS Yeshwantpura. Her stint of 8 years as vice principal of India International School stood her in good stead and paved the way to aim higher. She's also been a part of CBSE Inspection Committee for affiliation of various schools, awarded for the outstanding paper award for her paper presentation on growth of organization. She believes as a principal, the crucial task is to nurture potential leaders, grow a leader, grow the organization. Keen on nurturing relationships, and her forte is to build culture of discipline. She's very ambitious for the success of the school and has always believed in the doctrine of institution before self. Thank you for being here, Dr. Vandana, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee for the evening is Mr. Muthaiya Selvaraj, Principal of Bishop Remigius School. Mr. Muthaiya Selvaraj has more than 20 years of experience in CBSE, ICSE, and Cambridge affiliated schools in India and abroad. Having worked with corporate schools like Birla Center, Pune, he has achieved skills to develop and implement corporate strategies to run any school in achieving its goals. Expects fellow teachers to perform their duties and responsibilities in the stipulated time frame. He wants to thrive and make institution reach higher status and excellence wherever he is involved. He has guided 5 students of Indian School Muscat to receive the famous Young Scientist title from Ministry of Education, Muscat. Has received many awards and accolades for his contribution in the field of education. Thank you for being with us, sir, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Stalwart Award for the year 2021.
Thank you very much.
So with this, we conclude the Stalwart Award category. And once again, congratulations to all the winners of DK Leadership Stalwart Awards for the year 2020. So may I now request each one of you to speak for 30 to 40 seconds, and so that, you know, we can put it in within the time. Yeah. I first request Manila ma'am to speak.
Thank you, DK Education, for this award. It's really, really an honor. And I'm receiving it on behalf of my entire team at my school, DPS Bangalore East. This award has been a great trigger of motivation and has uplifted my mind, as well as, encouraging me to walk that extra mile during this pandemic, especially to do my best to the education sector. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Khanna.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, Shanti ma'am.
I'm humbled by this honor. It is certainly dedicated to my team at various deans' campuses who have been the machinery that empowered all of my endeavors, the parent community which stood by me through every stage of growth, and of course, the students who have been my heroes in my journey. I thank you, Dr. Dakshayani, for this honor and for the reiteration that the responsibility continues to be mine. Thank you so much, everybody, and congratulations to all the awardees.
Thank you. Thank you, Shanti. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, ma'am. The next speaker is Arindam Roy Chaudhary. Over to you, sir.
Hello, good evening, and Dakshayani ma'am, congratulations for conceptualizing DK education and bringing it to fruition. And I'm sure, I'm absolutely convinced that it's going to be a pathfinder in education, in the sector of education in years to come. And thank you so much for the award, and I feel absolutely humbled. And more importantly, sharing the screen with stalwarts, with great educationists itself is a very big achievement for me and, you know, my progress in life. So, and it's more like a milestone in my journey as a leader. And I'm sure it wouldn't have been a reality without the unstinting support that I have received from all my team members and my friends, my coaches, my mentors, and that's why what I am today. And thank you so much, DK Education, for recognizing this in me. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Arindam.
Next, I request Mini Johnny ma'am to speak.
Ma'am,
You're muted. You're muted, ma'am.
Mini ma'am, you're muted.
Thank you. Good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm very honored and truly humbled for the recognition by DK Foundation. I thank Dr. Dashaini ma'am, the jury and the DK Foundation for selecting me for this award. I thank heartfully Vasandi ma'am, who is my guru, who identified my capabilities as a trainer, and her continuous encouragement and guidance is always a blessing for me. I dedicate this award to my dedicated and ever-loving teachers and students and parents and management of Yashasvi Vidyaniketan, who supported me always in all my endeavors since 13 years. I also thank my family members for their support to me in my ups and downs. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Mini ma'am.
Thank you, Mini ma'am. I now pass the screen to Geetika Karola ma'am.
Yalaroge Namaskara. Thank you very much, DK Education. For me, this is the first award of my life and one of its kind. It's a boon for me. Thank you very much, Dakshani madam. And for me, I think this symbolizes the hard work done by my team, present institution and the past, all the children who are symbolic of the hard work the school has done, teachers have done, and because of them, we have been able to be eligible and qualify for this rather unique award. My management, who has entrusted me with this responsibility, and with the blessings of His Holiness, we are here to continue in our journey. For me, Seva Param Dharma is my motto, and I continue to serve with this vision. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Geetika.
Thank you, Geetika ma'am. I request Dr. Reshma Ganesh ji to speak. Kalpana ma'am, would you like to take before that? By the time she joins.
Namaste. Good evening, all of you. Dakshayani ma'am and DK Education, thank you very much for a wonderful award, which gives me more responsibility to serve more for the society. And I would like to thank my father, who is in heaven, who put me into teaching, and also my family, particularly my husband, and all my teachers, fellow teachers, students, who kept me young always and think differently always. And my current employer, Basilwood Groups of Institutions. I'm very, very honored to have this Dakshayani ma'am. Very beautiful award and very beautiful ceremony. And exactly, I want to add one line that all the people who are here who have done excellent job for education. Congratulations to all of you and thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Kalpana ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I pass the screen to Usha Ayarji.
Yeah, hi, a new normal namaste to everyone. Dr. Dakshani, I think hearty congratulations to your venture, which you have started. And I know that whatever you take it up very seriously. This shows. And I think the first thing which you have done and your team has done and the jury has done is to felicitate all the leaders. And you have done the right thing, because change, if you want to see the change, you have to be the change yourself. And I think the leaders are the change makers. And that you have proved every time. You've shown us the path for being the change yourself. And I think the NEP is going to bring about the major change. And I'm sure that the training, the kind of training which you're going to bring about with your kind of leadership, it's going to be amazing. And I've already enrolled I think I was the first one to tell you that I enrolled my teachers with you. So, all right. So I think that that is the way the leaders have to look at this. And today, if you are giving and conferring me with this award, I really gracefully accept it because this is an honor. I have received a lot of awards, but I'll cherish this award more than anything else, Dr. Dakshani, because you know why? Because it's really closer to my heart and coming from a colleague like you. So that is there. And congratulations to all the colleagues here who received the award. And it's a pleasure to meet everybody at one platform. And this award, which I received today, in fact, I actually confer this again back to my heads who have done a wonderful job during pandemic. And relentlessly they have worked. They have not taken leave at all. And we have worked towards providing oxygen to all those patients and also the food to all those people. And I think that they've done a wonderful job. So Manju Chakravarti out there, I'm sure you're listening to it. And Preeta Abraham and Rupa Sahamandal, thank you so much, because the leadership is what we create leaders down the line. And I think those leaders are doing a wonderful job and we are the ones who are receiving the award here. So thank you so much. And I'm sure that my Peegu, along with you, Dr. Dakshani, is going to rock because I know Chetan Jaiswal very well and the kind of work which he does with schools. And Chetan, I'm with you. I'm sure about it that you're going to bring about the change in all the schools with NEP in place. I'm sure about that. So thank you so much for this award. And again, a very, very big namaste to everybody because this is amazing. And it was surprising, Dakshani, as I said, because I never applied for this award. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Usha. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I next call Mrs. Gauri B. Nataraja onto the screen.
Good evening, everybody. I wholeheartedly thank Dakshani Madam, the Director of DK Associates, for recognizing me and thought that I deserve this honor. Thank you all jury members, my mentor and my very good well-wisher, always there with me, Vasanti Madam. Thank you, ma'am. I take this opportunity to render my pranams to His Holiness Jagadguru, Shri Shri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, who has blessed me to serve in this JSS institution for 26 long years, from 1995 till date. I thank all our higher officers of JSS Mahavidyapita for giving me timely and valuable guidance, without which I would not have been served for such a long years. I thank all my mentors, Mrs. Naumani Madam, Mrs. Laila Thomas, and Mrs. Geeta Basavaraj Madam, who have fine-tuned me to make me what I am today. I will fail in my duty if I do not thank CBSE for bestowing me so many responsibilities, made me a better learner, and for what I am today as a city coordinator for all the professional examinations since 1997, and a city coordinator for the Bangalore city, for the Bangalore region, and a city coordinator for National Testing Agency also. All these responsibilities have really made me a better person. I wholeheartedly thank all my JSS family members, my tiny tots, parents fraternity, and my colleague friends, without whom I am nothing. I would like to dedicate this award to all my JSS family members. And I thank my parents. I have two heroes in my life and my one heroine. Two heroes are one my father and my dear husband. And my mother is everything to me. Without them, I'm nothing. Because of their support and encouragement, I'm here. I humbly accept this award and really will work more to serve my tiny tots. My dream is to make each and every child happy. Thank you, Dakshani Madam, for this award. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Congratulations to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gauri ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Chetna Kenny to speak next. I request Dr. Chetna Kenny to speak next.
Surya, I think Dr. Chetna's father-in-law is not well. So she had to leave.
Moving on, Ms. Sumalini Biswami, would you like to speak next?
Elegant evening to one and all. Heartiest congratulations to all the award winners. It's an honor to be amongst all of you. The award for work well done is the opportunity to do more. As a pedagogical leader, I dedicate this award to my team, Silicon City Academy. It is literally true that we can succeed quickest by helping others to succeed. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. East or West, my team, Silicon City is the best. Thank you, Dakshayani ma'am, for recognizing the commitment, focus, the indomitable spirit of us. I'm humbled and honored to receive this award. Thank you. In gratitude. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Sumanili. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now request Dr. Vandana Gupta to come onto the screen, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how many times you get an award, it always feels very, very special and all the more cherished when a coterie of colleagues, friends, and academicians recognize all that work, passion, and efforts that you have put in your professional life all these years. Well, I dedicate this award to Euro management and the entire team of my teachers at North Campus, Bangalore, who have gone incredible lengths to make sure that students keep learning during the pandemic. I also essentially thank my own teachers from my own school days into shaping who I am today. So my gratitude, Dr. Dakshayani, founder DK Education, members of the jury, all the dignitaries, worthy members of Sahodaya School Complex, Bangalore, and all other sponsors who have powered this event. I feel absolutely humbled, delighted, and honored to have received this award. Thank you, Dr. Dakshayani.
Thank you, ma'am.
On that note, have a very pleasant evening ahead, all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vandana.
Thank you, Dr. Vandana. Next on screen, I invite Dr. Neha Diwan.
Very good evening, one and all. I'm humbled to receive this award from DK Education. And my heartiest gratitude to Dakshayani ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for encouraging me during this unprecedented times of pandemic, where everything seems like a VUCA world. You have encouraged us and will definitely keep up the good work. Thank you so much for these encouraging moments. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Neha.
Thank you, ma'am. Next on list is Ms. Renu Singh. Ms. Renu Singh, over to you.
A spectacular evening to one and all. Thank you, team DK Education and Dakshayani ma'am for this recognition. I feel honored to be amongst such exceptional educationists today. The very format of this award, from the time I received the mail that I would be one of the awardees, and this date of the award ceremony, each moment was made very special for us. Truly inspiring, ma'am. This award is a blessing to the team, Air Force School Hebel, my supportive management, my staff. My staff is watching this. This is for you all, dears. I am nothing without you. And my dear children and parents who have always supported us in our endeavors. For us to keep moving forward with positivity, keep working hard with best of our abilities, groom the future of our country. Jai Hind. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Renu. Next, I call upon Ms. Alka Gupta.
Thank you, Ms. Sujivati. Good evening to one and all present here. I'm extremely honored to be receiving the DK Education Stalwart Award. I'm grateful for the recognition that I have received for my work. Winning this award would not have been possible without the inspiration that I have received from my mentors, every teacher for whom I have the deepest respect, and all my dear students from whom I have derived the strength to challenge myself and perform better at each stage. I sincerely thank each one of you for helping me reach the stage where I can proudly hold up this award as a mark of my achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Alka. I now call upon Mr. Muthaiya Selvaraj to speak.
Good evening, everyone. I am extremely honored to receive the Stalwart Achievement Award on this important occasion. I'm very happy and grateful for the recognition you have given to me by this award. This great award strengthens me and motivates me to work more and more for the society in the field of education. I sincerely thank Dr. Dakshayani, the chairperson, Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan ma'am, and all the jury members for selecting me to reach the stage where I can proudly hold up this award as a mark of my achievement. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Once again, congratulations to all the awardees of Stalwart category for winning this award for the year 2021. So let's get ready for a group photograph. I request all the awardees of Stalwart category to switch on the cameras and others to just switch it off for a while.
Yes, picture is taken now.
Thank you.
Memory captured. Thank you.
Thank you. हम लोग को आज अवार्ड मिला है ना डॉक्टर सिंह डीके अवार्ड ने दाक्षायणी कान्हा जी ने अपना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन शुरू करा है.
Good evening.
Every living thing is an elaboration of single original plan. As humans, we are mere increments. Each of us musty archive of adjustments, adaptations, modifications, and providential tinkering stretching back to 3.8 billion years. Bill Byron. May I now invite Mr. Raghu R., the co-founder of QtPi Robotics. He is an alumnus of IISc Bengaluru. He has a decade of experience in Yahoo, Microsoft, along with two co-founders, Jason Leon and Anto Jerlin. In 2016, QtPi Robotics was formed. The company is with a vision to create an ecosystem where children speak the language of tinkering through their own indigenous Made in India robotics kit and best-in-class content and delivery. Since 2016, QtPi has built a community of 30K students in 50 plus schools. So may I now invite Mr. Raghu, the tinkering leader, to address the principals.
Thank you, Sridhar ma'am. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of QtPi Robotics, I would like to congratulate all the awardees for receiving DK Educational Annual Awards. I appreciate your efforts in providing quality education that has touched several families. This is only possible with your selfless dedication and devotion. It is truly a deserving honor, and we wish many such awards and distinctions for you all in the future. For QtPi, it has been a wonderful journey and collaboration with Dr. Dakshayani Kanna, founder of DK Education. So I'll take a few minutes briefing about QtPi and its vision. Since our inception in 2016, so we have created a social impact on 30,000 students by associating with 50 plus schools. It has been a fascinating journey, and along with the journey, we got recognized by Startup India and Startup Karnataka. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy to say that our indigenously developed robotic kit is a made in India, and which contains building blocks and the electronic components, which enables students to create any number of projects to their own imagination. This constitutes our hardware product. Then we have customized programming coding platforms according to the age group, which enables the students to make their own application, bring up their creativity, and with the power of combining these software platforms along with the hardware, the student will be able to create any prototype of the idea, whatever he has or she has. So the hardware and the coding platforms are customized for the grades. Then we have a digital content platform, which contains all the skill module related content at one place. It's considered like a learning management system where teachers and students can access the presentations, videos, and take a quiz and gamified assessments, as well as discussion forum for doubt clearing. So any doubt, this platform, what we have, the student can raise the question, and someone else in the same platform can address, which enables a peer-to-peer learning within the same age group, as well as someone, a teacher can address this question as well. So all these things, which is the hardware, content, and the content and software platforms. So we have integrated to the NEP 2020 skill modules, especially on the technology side, such as coding, artificial intelligence, design thinking, robotics, and data science. So yeah, the model which we have been working for last 5 years is like our trainers will be deployed, and we take care of running it throughout the academic year in the schools, from resource providing to the trainer management, everything. So, and from this academic year onwards, we started, from the last academic year, 2020, we started supporting the school managed scenario by taking the feedback from the progressive school leaders like you. So in this, one of the positive aspect of the pandemic is the way the educators have picked up the digital adoption. So with this, we are able to support bringing up the skill module education by training the teachers of the school and providing all the resources, be it physical or the digital resources. So what is Qt School contains basically? This is over the years with all the efforts we have customized the grade-wise curriculum for the skill modules like coding, robotics, artificial intelligence, and these lesson plans are mapped to the physics or mathematical subject of regular board subjects. So, and to keep the learning spirit high, we conduct inter and intra-school competitions and make help the students and the teacher community prepare for this competition. So, what are the student outcomes we providing to is one is through these future technology-based skill modules. Making them problem solvers, creativity is one aspect. Along with that, our unique pedagogy and stresses on providing, making students learn through collaboration with other student groups, as well as after every project, whatever they learn, we encourage these students to create a student presentation and post it on the social media channels and share to the schools as well. So that covers the popular 4 C's of 21st century: creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. So those are some of the silent features which student-centric. It's not only on creating the technology product which enables the students to create to their imagination, literally the hardware, indigenous product hardware, as well as customized tools and programming platforms enables students to create anything to their own imagination. Along with that, every week we encourage students to take the live session in our social media, support them with the competition, and every project we encourage students to create a project, and that will be uploaded to our social media channels. So we are fortunate to get very promising feedback from policymakers, educators, parents, and we are elated when popular media houses cover about our vision. So with that, I'll just play a small video covering our QtPi's vision.
This is a very interesting startup.
I see here with QtPi doing is we are headed towards building one of Asia's biggest and probably the world's biggest product nation.
So we look forward to collaborate and contribute in our own way, given the current pandemic situation. Either say integrated curriculum, club activity, whatever the best suits in the current pandemic. We're open to the collaboration. Form that's shared in the chat. If any of the school would like to talk to us, please fill in the form and we'll get back to you. And again, congratulations to all the award winners, and have a great evening. Thank you very much, and over to you, Surya ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Mr. Raghu, for those insightful journey through your presentation. And we now move on to the next category. To be a star, you must shine your own light. Follow your path and don't worry about the darkness. For that is when stars shine brightest. To be a star, you must shine your own light, follow your path, and don't worry about darkness. For that is when stars shine brightest. Always do what you are afraid to do, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. DK Education is proud to honor and felicitate 28 such rising stars who are ready to take up challenges and lead the current generation. The first rising star for the evening is Mrs. Vamshi Priya Amar Principal of MVJ International School, Bangalore. She has 24 years of experience in the field of education sector. She's a quick thinker with a positive outlook. As a resource person for CBSE, she has conducted trainings through Center of Excellence and has successfully conducted 50 plus principal resource programs and capacity building programs offline and 425 online training sessions for teachers and principals across the nation. She has been part of web chat organized by Open Forum for Principals and contributed to post-COVID situation in the education sector. As a zonal director for CEIR, she has moderated NEP 2020 Master Webinar Series. She has moderated a session on skill development for 26th National Conference of Sahodaya School Complex as a core executive member of PSSCA. She has been a resource person for various private book publications and proofreader for Macmillan. Thank you for being with us this evening, Mrs. Vamshi Priya, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee in this category is Mrs. Anupama Ramachandra. She is currently the principal of DPS Electronic City. With over 2 decades of experience in teaching at various levels, ranging from kindergarten to senior secondary level, Mrs. Anupama Ramachandra believes that education must result in empowerment with responsibility. A University of Cambridge certified oral examiner for international English assessments, she has received the rare honor of getting a scholarship for the Fulbright classroom. She has received many awards and accolades from reputed institutions. Mrs. Anupama has been nominated as member of Bangalore Council for Women India Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Her articles on empowering stakeholders of educational process have been published in various platforms. Thank you for being with us this evening. Hearty congratulations, Mrs. Anupama Ramachandran, on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Mrs. Rekha Vinod, a postgraduate in Physics and Special Electronics from Madras Christian College, Chennai, and holds a master degree in education. A true leader who has achieved many milestones in her career spanning over a period of 30 years, from being a teacher to becoming the principal of RCIS Kalyan Nagar. Edifice of her efforts is constructed on universal values and the service to society. She has worked in the capacity of secretary, Bangalore School Sahodaya Complex, from June 2018 to May 2021, holding various academic enrichment assignments for collaborating with CBSE schools at state and national level. She has indeed exemplified the proverb, action speaks louder than words. Her longer association with Royal Concord International School since the inception, her consistent guidance, leadership, and foresight has helped to restore values and build students who have risen to the power and distinction. Thank you for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations, Mrs. Rekha Vinod, on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Next awardee of the evening, Mrs. Rekha Vinod. Mrs. Anita Brijesh, Principal of DPS Bangalore South. Mrs. Anita Brijesh is a British Council School Ambassador and is on board of assessors for ISA, a CBSE master trainer, and also organizes various in-house training programs, an active educator, passionate about fostering progressive thought process among facilitators to cater to the needs of 21st century learners. She headed the Great Global Project Challenge in 2017 and received commendable mention for infusing sustainable development goals in the middle school scenario. Mrs. Anita received many awards and accolades from reputed organizations. She is committed to excellence and with a vision to create dynamic, exciting, joyful, vibrant learning spaces to cater to the changing needs of a digital global generation. Thank you for being with us this evening, Mrs. Anita Brijesh, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership's Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Mrs. Nanda B., Principal of Police Public School, Bengaluru. Mrs. Nanda, with a teaching experience of 23 years, is richly experienced in administrative skills, participated in numerous webinars and workshops organized by CBSE and private teacher development organizations. She conducts rallies, street plays, in the school essay writing, and other co-scholastic events. And she has contributed to the overall supervision in 7 to 5 acre lands and won the appreciation from the visitors and BEO himself upon his visit. Sensitized students in various important topics related to preserving environment and career counseling. She performed the role of center superintendent and observer in CTET, JEE mains, police exam, secondary and secondary examinations. Thank you for being with us today this evening, Ms. Nanda, and hearty congratulations on winning DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for this evening, Ms. Sneha Rai, Principal of Freedom International School. With a master's degree in science, she has put forth firm strides into the educational sector. After observing the educational system in Finland, where the emphasis is on discovery and understanding rather than passive learning, she continues to bring the teaching community to unlearn and discover real education. She's moving forward undaunted in this direction. She has been with Freedom International School since its inception and has had a role to play in every aspect of school, and she's proud to see where they stand today. Her learning and growth as an educator grew exponentially along with this institution. Thank you for being with us this evening. Hearty congratulations, Mrs. Sneha Rai, on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening, Dr. Sita Shankar, Principal of Gopalan International School. Dr. Sita is an accomplished professional with 20 years of rich, extensive experience in teaching, administration, and teacher training. An avid teacher and a dynamic leader who has trained 1,000+ teachers globally on curriculum development and implementation. A passionate curriculum developer with hands-on experience and skills in developing curriculum to accommodate different learning styles and maximizing students' comprehension. A keen planner and implementer with a track record of implementing operational policies, norms, systems and controls, motivational schemes, and education standards during her career span. Dr. Sita has won many awards and recognitions from reputed organizations. Thank you for being with us, Dr. Sita, and hearty congratulations on winning DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening, Brother Jenny Kuriakos, Principal of Lake Montfort School. A man of all seasons, Brother Jenny Kuriakos is known due to the wide range of transformative positions he held during the last 20 years in his life in Montfort Brothers at St. Gabriel, an international organization for educational services to humanity. He worked at 6 educational institutions of different nature in the states of Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Brother Jenny has also been awarded for various prestigious organizations for his contributions as a true leader. True to his often quoted line, bring out the beautiful butterfly within you. He awakened the dormant forces, faculties, and talents within every student, making them amaze at their own capabilities and strength. Thank you for being with us, Brother Jenny, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee is Dr. Sujata Girish, Principal of Daffodils Foundation for Learning School, Founder Principal and CBSE Resource Person. Dr. Girish is an academician with 22 years of teaching and administrative experience in schools with different academic curricula. A wife of an Air Force officer, she has traveled across the length and breadth of the country and acquired an excellent exposure to student communities of different socio-cultural backgrounds. She has articled on parenting skills, challenges faced by teachers, and changing scenario in education field. Being a trained Bharatanatyam dancer, she has performed and choreographed dance programs for many events. She has presented papers on pedagogical practices and curriculum designing at national and international conferences. She has won many awards from prestigious organizations. Thank you for being with us, Dr. Sujata Girish, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening, Mrs. Sangeeta Shenoy, Principal of Samsit Mount Litra Z School. Mrs. Sangeeta strongly believes that the essence of great leadership is influence, not authority. A postgraduate in English and a special educator, has been in the education field over the past 2 decades. As a leader and an able administrator, she has laid down correct systems and processes in the working environment, being educationally refurbished, technologically savvy, and open to pedagogical changes. She firmly believes that values have to be taught young and initiated the same in her school curriculum. She has won many awards from reputed organizations. Thank you for being with us this evening, Mrs. Sangeeta Shenoy, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Dr. Ritu Chauhan. Dr. Ritu Chauhan is Principal of Manipal International School, Bangalore. With over 18 years of rich experience, a certified global career counselor with distinction and CBSE resource person, she has worked on various research projects in Indian Institute of Science. Dr. Ritu is a member of many renowned organizations which are working towards academic excellence and research activities. She is the director of MEGA, Deputy State Head of Project Education, Honorable Advisor of Sports Academy Association of India, and Vice President of HSGA. Dr. Ritu Chauhan is currently focused on carrying forward the legacy of Manipal Group of Institutions as Vice President Academics of Manipal Academy of Health and Education. Thank you, Dr. Ritu, for being present this evening, and hearty congratulations for winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee for the evening, Mrs. Veena Anil, Principal of Diya Academy of Learning. She's an inspirational leader with 19 years of experience in the field of education. She has worked with CBSE, ICSE, and state board schools. Her main focus as an educator is to bring quality education to the students for holistic development. She has served as a jury member on a government project, Dream on India, which is addressed by the Honorable President of India. She is awarded by many prestigious institutions for her contribution in the field of education. Hearty congratulations, Mrs. Veena Anil, on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the evening for the year 2021, and thank you for being here this evening. The next awardee for the evening, Mrs. B. Gayatri Rao, Principal of SSRVM Bangalore South. Mrs. Gayatri Rao has an overall experience of 25 years in the field of education. Ms. Gayatri is a strong believer in developing an organization with a contribution of professional ethics and integrity. At the same time, working with compassion and empathy towards common interests of the institutions and other stakeholders. She is a brilliant motivator and guides her team members to attain common goals of student enhancement. She served as a principal of degree and Peegu College associated with CBSE for the past 8 years. Thank you for being with us this evening, Mrs. Gayatri Rao, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee is Mrs. Ratula Saha, Principal of New Learning Ladders International School. Mrs. Ratula Saha is young, energetic, and passionate educator hailing from West Bengal. She holds a triple degree in science, education, and computers, and a master's in bioinformatics. She served as a teacher for 10 years in different schools, both ICSE and CBSE, and was upgraded to the position of principal. Her conviction and passion include to promote the academic, emotional, and social well-being of all pupils under her care. She believes in working in synergy with parent community as well as her colleagues. She believes service to children is service to God. Thank you, Ms. Ratula Saha, for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations on winning DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee in this category is Mrs. Geeta K.N., Principal of IRA Academy. A teacher affects eternity. She can never tell where her influence stops. This is a quote which has strongly influenced her in many ways, has worked in different schools holding various positions in academics and administration. She's been a facilitator, department in charge, coordinator, vice principal, and currently principal. With 30 plus years as a facilitator, guide, and principal, she salutes few of her mentors, the beacons who made her what she is today. Thank you for being with us this evening, Mrs. Geeta, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee, Mrs. Rupa Kudum, Principal of Sri Rama Vidyalaya. She holds a master degree in English and zoology with 15 years of experience. She motivates all her teachers to create appropriate, meaningful, and participative learning situations, inculcating life skills. She believes her role as an educator is to guide and nurture the next generation to establish their skills to achieve health, respect, prosperity, and fulfillment. She also believes that education is all about providing the specialized skills and helping them to inculcate good moral values that can be absolutely for the betterment of the mankind. Thank you, Mrs. Rupa, for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee for the evening, Ms. Soumya Shri, Principal of Vijaya Higher Primary School. She's a dedicated school principal with over 3 years of experience in private elementary schools. She holds a track record of nurturing a strong team of qualified and dedicated teachers to ensure quality student education. She has published textbooks and is an excellent planner, motivator, and decision maker. Her periodic visits to state officials and agencies involved in education has helped her to discuss plans on improving the content for the educational curriculum. Thank you for being with us, Ms. Soumya Shri, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee is Ms. Anu Bhatia, Principal of St. Edmund School. She has an experience of 24 years in the field of academics. She's quite versatile as she worked almost in every field from teaching to administration. In the capacity of Principal School, she has received awards for Clean School from Nagar Nigam under Swachhata Sarvekshan. She is committed to excellence with a vision to create dynamic, exciting, joyful, vibrant learning spaces to cater to changing needs of a digitally global generation. Thank you, Ms. Anu Bhatia, for being with us this evening, and congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening, Ms. Sukanya Maiti, Principal of Chrysalis High, Vartur. Ms. Sukanya hails from Kolkata, West Bengal. She is a postgraduate from Kolkata University and has an experience of over 20 years. She endeavors to accept dynamism and meet challenges to provide them a pivotal turning point towards positive outcomes. She has been an avid reader and loves reading classical literature. In some moments of a creative carve, she has penned poems to add wings to her imagination. The magical mosaics of words and thoughts have been her haven of delightment on somber occasions. She strives to create a congenial aura and ebullient energy for all who work with her and around her. Thank you, Ms. Sukanya, for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee for the evening is Ms. Monica Michael, Principal of Sri Kaveri School. She holds a master degree in environmental science with an overall experience of 21 years in the field of education. Is passionate in her commitment to not only maximize learning and student performance, but also mentor and nurture students to realize their full potential. Worked with teachers and staff to develop leadership curriculum, emphasizing character and service learning. She has also begun to include behavior force seminars along with educational workshops such as bullying, art integration projects, teamwork to bring about the turnaround leadership. Thank you, Ms. Monica, for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. Our next awardee is Ms. Sailata Rajesh, Principal of Chrysalis High, Kadugudi. She is an enthusiastic and disciplined professional having 15 years of experience in excellent leadership, teaching, and communication skills, collaborating with everyone. She strongly believes that leadership will be judged on how you inspire, influence, and motivate your people. She has won many awards from prestigious organizations. Thank you, Ms. Srilata Rajesh, for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee for the evening, Ms. Hemalata, Principal of Maruti Vidya Mandir English High School. A graduate along with a bachelor degree in education from Annamala University, Chidambaram, Tamil Nadu, with 15 years of experience in the field of education. In 2019, organized and presented seminar on food sustainability and achieved Guinness World Record. Also worked as resource person for private publishers Collins Private Limited and Viva Publications since 2018. Mrs. Hemalata loves to handle challenges and learn and implement many new things towards quality education and wants to fly high. She believes in teamwork attended many CBSE workshops in and around India. She works as a resource person with private publishers. Hearty congratulations, Mrs. Hemalata, on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. And thank you for being with us this evening. The next awardee of the evening, Mrs. Neena Saji, Principal of Ravindra Bharati Global School. Mrs. Neena Saji is an educational professional with an MBA in Education Management and has accomplished in organizing student curriculum, assisting with lessons, and collaborating with other professionals to provide the highest level of education to each student. Is eager to learn something new every minute, loves to motivate her team to attain their incomparable and outstanding potential. She has received a number of awards from eminent organizations. Thank you for being with us this evening, Ms. Neena Saji, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Mrs. Rajita Krishnanand, Principal of Chrysalis High, Horamau. Mrs. Rajita Krishnanand holds a Bachelor of Education degree in Science and Zoology, a world record holder for organizing a mega event with a lakh student performing yoga and mass drill simultaneously in various venues across the country. She was also a consultant and mentor to all her teachers and came a long way in reshaping their careers. Mrs. Rajita Krishnanand is a strong believer in developing an organization with a combination of professional ethics, integrity, and at the same time working with compassion and empathy towards common interests of the institution and other stakeholders. A brilliant motivator and guides her team members to attain common goal of student enhancement. Thank you for being with us, Mrs. Rajita Krishnanand, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Mrs. Rita Shenoy, Principal of Royal Concord International School, Sarjapur. She started her career as a teacher, currently working as Principal of Royal Concord International School, Sarjapur, has traversed more than 30 years in the field of academics, having acquired experience in ISO certified institutions and meeting all the requirements successfully, has augmented the progress in education sector. In short, as a principal, she has expedited all assigned objectives with relative ease due to her strength of extensive and deep knowledge in all aspects of operations with proprietary feeling and devoted sense of ownership. Thank you for being with us, Ms. Rita Shenoy, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Ms. Indrani Singh, Principal of Chrysalis High, Mark. Ms. Indrani Singh possesses an MSc and BA degree to her credit. She has over 10 years of experience in the field of education and has climbed the rungs of leadership with her sheer dedication, hard work, and the love for her profession. Her out-of-box thinking and her ideology of doing the right thing for children have helped her to pioneer new processes to make learning an enriching learning experience for the children. Over a period of 7 years, Ms. Indrani Singh has become a flag bearer of Chrysalis vision, especially the PUPA, Prior Understanding and Pupil Attributes program. Mrs. Indrani brought the idea of pre-champs to Chrysalis schools, known for her ideation and focus on quality. Mrs. Indrani leaves no stone unturned to ensure children have a wonderful learning experience at Chrysalis. Today, she handles a multitude of responsibilities, from heading 2 schools to overseeing the pre-primary curriculum team of Chrysalis as an academician. Thank you for being with us, Ms. Indrani Singh, this evening. And hearty congratulations for winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee of the evening, Ms. Rajeshwari, Principal of Global Academy for Learning. Ms. Rajeshwari has completed her Masters in Comparative Literature from Yadavpur University, Kolkata, advanced level in German language from Ramakrishna Mission, and has been able to forge a healthy nexus with students, parents, colleagues, and the school management. Her aim is to work towards a common goal to bring out the best in every child. What has given her the immense satisfaction is the trust of the students over the past years. Their performance in the board exams, their progress in the life has in turn ensured her growth both professionally and personally. Thank you, Ms. Rajeshwari, for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. The next awardee is Mr. Dhara Parthiv Mehta. Mr. Dhara Parthiv Mehta, a passionate leader, currently heads the pre-primary wing at Rabindranath Tagore School of Excellence, Cambridge Board, Pune. It has been an empowering journey with 15 years of experience in education field for Mr. Parthiv Mehta. Apart from professional commitments, being a part of APER PCMC Secretary, Association for Primary Education and Research for PCMC Pune brings in prime contentment to his work with the underprivileged too. Thank you, Mr. Parthiv, for being with us this evening, and hearty congratulations on winning the DK Leadership Rising Star Award for the year 2021. And that brings us to the end of the Rising Star Award category. Thank you, dear participants and awardees. And I now request you to speak for 30 to 40 seconds. We'll start with Ms. Vamshi Priya Amar.
Thank you, Surya. Good evening to everyone present here. Thank you for bestowing me with such an honor and this special award. Feel overwhelmed and emotional. I'm at loss of words, and this is a very special moment of my life. First of all, let me start saying I'm so grateful to be standing here in front of the screen and this award. Thank you to the senior authorities, the jury members of DK Education, Vasanthi ma'am, to recognize my work in all these years. Day does not begin with Hari Om message. Thank you, dear ma'am. All the contenders for this award, I look up to all of you. You have set a benchmark of excellence for me, and to be on the same list as you were already a great achievement for me. Teaching is always considered to be a selfless profession, and many don't acknowledge our efforts. The fact that education hosts an award ceremony for educators is commendable. With a special honor, it really solidifies our beliefs and boosts our morale to continue the good work. I would like to give a special mention to all my colleagues. I have learned so much by observing your ethics, dedication, and commitment to your profession. It was a challenge which seemed difficult, but always taught me new ways to deal in a new environment. It feels really great when we see our efforts give great tangible results. And it was a matter of time and constant efforts and perseverance to get here. A huge thank you to my parents, my family, my mentor, Dr. Dakshayani Khanna, and all those who have been behind. One liner for you, ma'am. Guruvina Gulama Naguva Tanaka, Doreyadanda Mukuti, Purandaradasa Rachna for you, ma'am. Thank you, Mrs. Khanna and DK Education. This award solidifies my beliefs and inspires me to work even harder. Embrace, fail, first attempt in learning. Thank you once again. Thank you, DK Education. Thank you.
Thank you, Vamshi. It was a wonderful insight. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. I now pass the screen to Mrs. Anupama Ramachandra.
Greetings to Dr. Dakshayani ma'am, the founder of DK Education, all the awardees of the evening and the educators watching this program live. My journey as a teacher that began by chance has been a blessing because it has given me the golden opportunity to touch young lives and make a difference for a better tomorrow for them. Every acknowledgement, award, honor received reminds me that this noble calling of being an educator has to be reciprocated in giving back in whatever way possible. Like the motto of my current school, DPS Electronic City, which is service before self, this is the guiding principle of all my educational endeavors too. I accept this award with all humility and proudly share it with each child, fellow teacher, my mentors in the form of principals, and all the supportive management members who have shaped me into what I am today. Hearty congratulations to all the awardees of this evening. Thank you, Dakshayani ma'am, for this honor bestowed on me, and my fond wishes for the success of all endeavors of DK Education. Thank you all once again, and namaskara.
Thank you, Anupama. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Mrs. Rekha Vinod to take over.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday evening to all. And it has been a wonderful evening being connected with so many amazing educators. I would truly say it has been an honor to be present for this special day. Have truly believed in me for the way I have taken up my journey these years. But yes, for a teacher, journey continues forever. For us, it is going to be always the way we passionately connect to our children and our teachers. A leader can only, and I am very, very safe. My journey as a teacher has been thanks to the mentors who have guided me, molded me, teachers who have always supported me and believed in me, and my dear parents and students, without whom I wouldn't have been able to take up this journey at all. My special mention to my school management, who have, through my years of being with them, trusted and believed in my every move. My mentors have always been there, and I'm sure, and I'm going to be very, very happy to continue to be committed in this noble profession. I think DK Education has made me realize I truly am a star today. It's going to be a journey where we are going to keep flying, truly emotionally connected with our commitment as we move forward. Thank you, everyone. It has been a pleasure to be part of this journey today. Congratulations to every awardee, and my special thanks to Dakshayani ma'am, and my wishes to DK Education as you take the journey of mentoring teachers forward. Thank you all. It's been an amazing pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rekha ma'am. Thank you.
I now request Ms. Anita Brijesh to take over the screen.
Good evening, everyone. It is truly a huge distinction for me to be sharing space with such eminent personas in the field of education. I'm completely elated to be in the midst of stalwarts and trailblazers who have carved a niche for themselves and created such vibrant school cultures in the institutions they lead. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank Dakshayani ma'am and the illustrious jury headed by Vasanthi ma'am for bestowing this honor upon me. I'm grateful to the management of DPS Bangalore, my teachers, mentors, family members, fellow colleagues, parents, and my dear children who have fostered my metamorphosis from being a teacher to a leader. This award comes at a time when I have just taken up a sacred obligation, that of donning the role of the principal of DPS Bangalore South. Hence, this recognition is undoubtedly an immense encouragement and will definitely serve as a great motivation in honoring my internal imperative of growing, provoking, inspiring, and making a difference in the educational ecosystem. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you so much, Dakshayani ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita.
Thank you. And I now request Mrs. Nanda to speak.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Relentless persistence and sincere hard work will always facilitate one to relish success. Immensely honored for having bestowed with this recognition. Thank you, eminent jury members and DK Education team for considering my nomination. I convey my gratitude to all my mentors for vesting faith in me and grooming me to always put in my best in all my endeavors. My gratitude to my family members, to all the management teams where I work, and all the members, be it parents, teachers, staff, and all the well-wishers who have journeyed along with me to make good things happen. I end with the note, if you are passionately working on something, what you care about, then you don't have to be pushed. The vision.
Thank you, Nanda ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Nanda. I now call upon Ms. Neha to take on the screen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I speak before a group that is undoubtedly an entity working for one common cause, the growth of the education sector, such that it will bring about an effective change in the lives of our young ones. We are the torchbearers of that change. I would like to express my immense gratitude for considering me a worthy recipient to receive the DK or Leadership Star Rising Star Award. I'm grateful for this recognition and encouragement. We have all faced and overcome challenges in the last 18 months. Education is one of the few sectors that underwent such a drastic transformation and successfully continued on. For that, we all deserve a big round of applause. Being here today would not have been possible without the inspiration I have received from my students, my mentor Jayanti ma'am, and my colleagues for whom I have the deepest respect. I must thank Manila ma'am and Dakshayani ma'am for being such gracious role models. Their humility and hard work is an example for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Neha.
Thank you, Ms. Neha. I now request Dr. Sita Shankar to speak.
Good evening, everybody. I would first like to express my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to the jury members for bestowing this prestigious award on me. I'm overwhelmed, humbled, and honored to be sharing a platform with all the industry greats like Dr. Vasanthi ma'am and all the stalwarts who had a pioneering role in transforming education as it is today. It is my privilege to receive this award from my mentor, philosopher, guide, a mother figure to me, Dr. Dakshayani Khanna. Whatever I am today, it's all because of ma'am. Ma'am has held my hand like a mother teaches a child to walk. She has taught me to traverse this path in education. Thank you, ma'am. I am ever indebted to you and your guidance. This event reconfirms and reiterates my belief that I'm not alone in this journey. There are many ahead of me who are leading me on, and there are many walking with me hand in hand. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to come and express myself. And thank you for conferring this award on me. This will always remain precious to me, and I will cherish it always. My heartfelt thanks to my management, Gopalan Foundation, my teachers, my staff, my students and parents, and finally, my parents and my God. Thank you so much. And I'm so privileged to be sitting here during this pandemic time and receiving this award. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sita.
Thank you. I now call upon Ms. Sangeeta Shenoy to take over the screen.
Thank you, Suryavati ma'am. You've been a wonderful hostess anchoring for the evening. Happy evening, everyone. Thank you, DK Education Foundation and Dakshayani ma'am. This huge recognition on this platform amongst the galaxy of achievers this evening is very humbling. It's extremely gratifying to receive a pat on our back during these pandemic times. I thank God Almighty, my team at Samsid MLZS HSR and ECT branches. Special mention to my school management, my family for being my backbone through all these times. Thank you, eminent jury members, for selecting me, and congratulations to all the awardees. Once again, thank you, and more power to you, Dakshayani ma'am, for all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Sangeeta. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sangeeta. I now call upon Brother Jani Kuriakos.
Good evening, everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank DK Education, Dr. Dakshayani, and the members of jury for honoring me with the prestigious Leadership Award, the Rising Star Achievement Award 2021. Definitely, this special recognition will induce my commitment and passion for the cause of education. My sincere congratulations to all the eminent awardees of this evening. Once again, my thanks to Dr. Dakshayani for the honor and the most fulfilling evening. Best wishes to DK Education. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Brother
Thank
Jani.
you.
I now invite Dr. Sujata Girish to speak a few words.
Greetings of the day to the eminent educationists and august audience present on this virtual platform. An award is like a pat on the back. It is indeed a great motivational gesture, especially during the pandemic times. And when the award becomes more special, when the mentor announces the mentee's name. Suryavati ma'am, you have been my mentor, and it is such a pleasure to hear you announcing my name. I don't think it could have been better in any way than the way it is happening now. Thanks to you all. I applaud this novel initiative of DK Education and express my sincere appreciation and gratitude for honoring our endeavors as edu warriors. Congratulations to all the awardees. I believe that this award has made my journey as an edu warrior more fulfilling, and it inspires me to serve the society better as an educator. I thank DK Education, Dr. Dakshayani, and the jury for conferring this award. I thank the school management of Daffodils Foundation for Learning, my team of teachers, and every daffodilian who has been a part of my momentous journey. And that is because of their support that I have reached where I am today. Of course, I would like to extend my gratitude to my family members who have been my pillar of strength. I would like to sign off with the inspirational quote by Swami Vivekananda: arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. And best of luck to DK Education. Dakshayani ma'am, we're with you. Great going. All the best. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Dr. Sujata. I now pass the screen to Dr. Ritu Chauhan.
Namaskar, everybody. First of all, good evening, Suryavati ma'am. I know hosting an event like this is it's a great responsibility, and I must say you have done really well. So congratulations to you. And let me take my 30 seconds only to thank one person here, Dr. Dakshayani Khanna madam. And this award coming from you is, I'm sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed. In 2012, Madam gave me first award, which was Spelby Award, small award, but that was the first thing she gave in my hand. And I have that photo, I still cherish that. 6 years under her guidance, I have learned a lot, sometime easy way, sometime hard way. I got stick also from her, but I really thank her today that whatever she did for me, maybe that time I didn't understand why she's doing, why she's guiding sometime in little tough way. But I'm a little baby still for you. My age is 44, but still I consider you as my mom. And Charan Sparsh, virtual Charan Sparsh to you. And this award coming from you, ma'am, is really great. And this is a blessing, and I'll cherish it more than any other thing. And thank you so much. And my 30 seconds are over, and all thanks to you only, nobody else. Today, just I'm thanking you. Love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ritu. I now pass the screen to Ms. Veena Anil.
A very pleasant evening to all. I feel privileged and honored to receive this award. Such recognitions motivates the winners and also reminds the responsibilities that is bestowed onto us. And these recognition also assures the trust that the management had, the strength that the team poured in, and also the support that parents and students provided without any second thought. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizers, DK Education, for this sweet gesture. Special thanks to Dr. Dakshayani Khanna ma'am for always standing as an inspiration and guiding light for all budding leaders like me. Heartiest congratulations to all the winners who are receiving their awards today. Wishing you all a great evening, and once again, thank you for this moment.
Thank you, Veena. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Veena. Next, I request Ms. Gayatri B to take over the screen.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Jai Gurudev. Thank you, Dakshayani ma'am and DK Foundation and the jury members. It's indeed an honor and blessings of Pujya Gurudev, Shri Shri Ravishankar Guruji. I take this opportunity to thank SSRVM Chairman, Trust, Committee members and my family members. I dedicate this award to SSRVM Bangalore South team, parents and my dear students. Thank you so much for this opportunity and congratulations to all the winners. Jai Gurudev. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, Ms. Gayatri. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gayatri. I now request Ms. Ratula Saha to come onto the screen.
Namaste and good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be amidst such eminent dignitaries this evening. Thank you, DK Education, Dr. Dakshayani ma'am, and the jury for considering me for this honor. This is just my third year of being a school leader, and after such a challenging academic session, it is really overwhelming to have our efforts recognized and is indeed a booster to continue our services to the society in the best possible way. As I humbly accept this honor, I would like to dedicate this award to my dynamic team, my supportive school management, my students, whom I address as my driving force, and of course, my two wings, my father and my husband. This is my first award that I have received after becoming a principal, and this is indeed an accomplishment for me, though I have miles to go before I sleep. Once again, I thank DK Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ratula.
Thank you. We all have miles to go before we sleep. I now call upon Ms. Geeta onto the screen.
Namaste, all of you. First of all, thank you for your energetic way of presenting Suryavati ma'am. It's really very inspirational, I should say. Coming to the thing within 30 seconds, I would also like to finish saying just a pat on the back, a clap of encouragement are so encouraging and valuable for a sincere, hardworking person. But an honor like this is true motivator for a passionate professional person. And that I have seen in my beloved, loving Dakshayani Khanna ma'am. My heartfelt thanks for Dakshayani ma'am and their whole team who have the heart to honor, mind to appreciate, and thanks for the special way of recognizing the contribution and commitment of the people. I also wish to thank my husband, my family, and my school chairman, teammates, learners, and my beloved parents for their unconditional trust and support on me. I would like to say this award rightly belongs not to me, but to all those hands of the people in my journey who have molded me, those hands that had acted as my guiding light, those hands that have been supporting me, helping me, and encouraging me to be what I am today. Words fall short to express my pleasure, but I strongly feel this award has humbled me, also made my shoulders heavy with the responsibility and accountability, reminding me to continue to be the contributing and committed professional that my beloved Dakshayani ma'am and team has seen in me for having chosen me to be this award winner today. Thank you all. Greatly humbled to be amongst all such stalwarts and great performers. Listening to all here made me realize there's a long way to go on. I'm still a learner, and I believe in the word my chairman Amita ma'am always says, learning never stops. Thank you so much for every one of you, Dakshani ma'am especially, for recognizing and making me a part of this great event. Thank you, whole team, DK team.
Thank you, Geeta ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Geeta. I now call upon Rupa, Ms. Rupa.
Good evening, everyone. I am Mrs. Rupa Kodum, Principal of Sri Rama Vidyalaya. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to DK Education Award team members who have recognized my talent and also put me in situation. I feel honored and experience great privilege in resort of the great academicians and eminent leaders. Belief in me had
I think we have lost her. I'll pass on the screen to Ms. Soumya Shri.
Good evening, one and all. This is Soumya Shri from Vijay Higher Primary School, Pandavapura. It is very hard to put this feeling into words because it is a great pleasure to share this delightful evening with you all. This is one of the most important and momentous occasion in my life. It is a huge honor for me to receive this Rising Star Achievement Award for being the Principal of the Year 2020-21. I am deeply honored to DK Education, Dakshayani ma'am, and jury members for the recognition of my work. I would like to dedicate this award to my parents, my brother, and my better off, that is my husband. I am what I am today because of the efforts of my parents. I convey my gratitude to school management, especially to my president, Mr. C.S. Puttaraju, and my honorable secretary, Mr. K.V. Basavaraju. Because of them, today I'm receiving this award as a principal of Vijaya Higher Primary School. I would like to dedicate this award to my team, teachers, parents, and my children for their brilliance and cooperation. Moreover, this award will motivate and Dakshayani ma'am will support me to achieve more as a successful principal in the future. Thank you. Thank you, Dakshayani ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Soumya.
Thank you, Ms. Soumya. I now pass this mic and screen to Ms. Anu Bhatia.
Namaskar, and my sincere gratitude to the team organizers from DK Education, Dakshayani ma'am, and of course the anchor who is tirelessly speaking since 5 o'clock. So it is all because of you people that you made us realize a very special person. And as I am a spiritual person and totally believe in God, in karma, and a team spirit. So my whole thanks to God for putting me in this profession. And of course, the team of St. Edmund's School to work with me so that I got this recognition. So my sincere thanks to the organizer, to my team, my family, and everyone behind the scene. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anu ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Anu. I now pass the screen to Ms. Sukanya.
Hi. A very good evening to one and all present here. I thank in earnest Dr. Dakshayani Kanna, DK Education, and the esteemed members of the jury for considering me deserving for this wonderful and prestigious award. As a principal of Chrysalis High, Vartur, I have had a wonderful journey, being always with children, thinking about children, and doing the best for them. I also believe that my management, my teachers, my students, my leadership and admin team have generous contributions towards making me what I am today. Today, I accept education enterprise as a principal of Chrysalis High. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Sukanya.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, Surya.
Yeah, I now call upon Ms. Monica.
Good evening to everyone. It is indeed a very vibrant felicitation ceremony which has charged up all of us to continue to do the good work. It's not easy to be a principal in today's time and age of the COVID pandemic. It's a great opportunity for all our efforts to be appreciated and to be visible to all. Thank you for encouraging and honoring educators and acknowledging our services. Thank you once again to DK Awards jury for nominating me, and congratulations to all the awardees. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Monica. And I now call upon Ms. Sailata Rajesh.
Good evening to one and all present here. It is a dream come true to find a place among such stalwarts which inspires and motivates us to do a better work. I am truly honored and grateful for this award, which is an excellent morale booster that will encourage me to continue doing my best work. I would like to dedicate this award to Chrysalis management, my colleagues, teachers, parents, my beloved students, and my family, without whose support I would not have achieved this. I would like to thank Dakshayani ma'am and the jury of DK Awards who made this special moment happen from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations to all the winners and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sailata. I request Ms. Hemalata to come onto the screen.
Good evening, everyone. My sincere thanks to DK Foundation and the jury for honoring me with the Rising Star Award. I would like to share this award with everyone who has always been a part of my journey, from my family to friends, from management to my team and everyone. This award is very special to me because I have been honored in the presence of my inspiration, Dr. Vasanti ma'am. She is a true inspiration. Thanks to all of you. Congratulations to all the awardees. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I request Ms. Neena Saji to come onto the screen.
Good evening, distinguished dignitaries, respected members, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mrs. Neena Saji, Principal of Ravindra Bharati Global School. Extremely honored to be receiving such a prestigious DK Education Annual Leadership Award 2021, powered by QtPi, IIMB, NSR, and my Peegu. I am earnestly grateful for the recognition I have received for my work. A thorough professional who knows exactly what she wants, someone who sets her eyes on a goal and does not lose sight of it unless it is achieved. Winning this award would not have been possible without the support of my well-wishers and inspiration which I have received from my management, seniors, and my colleagues. I sincerely thank each one of you for helping reach a stage where I can proudly hold up this award as a mark of my achievement. Thank you. Thank you, Surya ma'am. Thank you, Dakshayani ma'am. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Neena. I now call upon Ms. Dhara Parthiv Mehta, and I'm extremely sorry that I mentioned Mr. I feel very bad right now.
No problem.
Come over, ma'am.
I can understand that. No problem. A very good evening to everybody, and thank you so much, everyone, for this platform. I, Dhara Mehta, heading the early years vertical at Rabindranath Tagore School of Excellence in Pune. And I feel so honored to be here this evening, which is hosted by DK Education. And thank you, jury members. I'm really feeling indeed grateful to be the recipient of the Rising Star Award as we dedicate our lives to create and provide a better future for our young learners. Congratulations to all the awardees, and thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhara.
Thank you, Ms. Dhara. And once again, I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I now call upon Ms. Rajita Krishnanand.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good evening to one and all present here. I'm so honored to be here and grateful to be a recipient of this prestigious award. I'm thankful to DK Education and Dakshayani ma'am. Thank you so much for recognizing and appreciating the commitment of educators. I dedicate this award to all my teachers, my beloved students, the parent community, and the school management, to Team Chrysalis High Horamau, and my family who are the reason I'm here right now. Our work is far from over, but what we have accomplished together has made a difference in thousands of lives. This is definitely a motivation for all of us to roll up our sleeves and continue this journey with more dedication than ever. Thank you once again. Gratitude. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Rajita. I request Ms. Rita Shenoy to come onto the screen.
Good evening to the management of DK Education, jury members, and fellow awardees. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to the management and the jury members for conferring the Rising Star Achievement Award. This comes at the time of the unfortunate ongoing pandemic, which has turned our lives topsy-turvy. This pandemic put forth ever-changing challenges which had to be met with peak efficiency, flexibility, while maintaining the high standard of education in the new normal of online classes all along. I thank my teachers, my management, my staff, my parents, and the children for the same. This award will doubly motivate me to strive and meet any further challenges with greater fervor and zest. Thank you once again for this honor, which I shall remember and cherish fondly. Namaste.
Namaste and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Rita. I request Ms. Indrani Singh. Ms. Indrani Singh, I request you to speak. May I call upon Ms. Rajeshwari Sridhar?
Good evening, everyone. I feel humbled and at the same time privileged to be sharing stage with all the eminent personas, some of them who have been my mentors, some my very old and dear friends, and the others from whom I wish to learn a lot more. I wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dakshayani ma'am, DK Education, and all the eminent members of the jury for having considered me worthy of this award. Any award brings with it recognition and also at the same time immense responsibilities. I pray to Lord Almighty to give me the strength to discharge my duties with the same passion in the future too. I wish to take this opportunity to thank my family, especially my daughter and husband, my mentors, the management at Global Academy for Learning, and the entire team of teachers and students at GAFL, without whose support this would not be for me today. Present here today, I seek your blessings and congratulations to all the fellow awardees. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you, Ms. Rajeshwari.
So now I request all the Rising Star awardees to switch on your cameras for a group photograph.
Hello, ma'am, the picture is taken. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear awardees. Gratitude is a mark of noble soul and a refined character. We like to be around those who are grateful. They tend to brighten all around them. They make others feel better about themselves. They tend to be more humble, more joyful, more likable. Before I hand over the platform to Dakshayani ma'am for the valedictory address, I would like to thank DK Education and the eminent jury members, head jury, Dr. Vasanthi ma'am, for considering me for the stalwart award. Gratitude to my parents who always encouraged me to explore teaching as a career. I've been blessed to have great mentors like Mr. Gopalakrishnan and Dr. Dakshayani ma'am, who has been guiding me for the past 20 years, without which I would never be in a platform like this with great, humble academicians. Alongside, I thank all the managements who have always supported me to connect to students and parent community with right intent. And last but not least, my team of teacher leaders who are ever ready to learn. And this pandemic, they were at the best. The pandemic also helped us to explore and come together, one as a team. Thank you, dear Harvest. And this award is dedicated for you. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Suryavati.
It's over to you now, ma'am, for the valedictory address.
Thank you, Mrs. Suryavati. And first, thank you for that marathon talking that you have done for 3 hours. And it was amazing to see the same energy from the beginning till the end. Thank you so much. It's my privilege to take up the vote of thanks today. With God on your side, everything is possible. First and foremost, in all humility, on behalf of DK Education, I wish to thank Lord Almighty for giving me this opportunity to appreciate the honest efforts of principals in making this program a grand success. It's not the joy that makes us grateful. It's the gratitude that makes us joyful. Successful people know the value of each second. I wish to thank each and every leader present here for spending their valuable time on a Sunday with us, gracing the event. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our keynote speaker, Dr. Shivu Koteshwar, a man of great thoughts and strategies, for being here and addressing us. Our beloved head of the jury, Dr. Vasanthi Tyagarajan, my mentor and mentor for many of us, for the words of wisdom. I would also like to thank Bangalore Sahodya for helping us to circulate the information about the award, Mrs. Manila for helping us to get the right vendor to get the best mementos possible. Events like this cannot happen without teamwork. I have been fortunate, DK Education has been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated members of our organizing committee. I extend my gratitude to my team members, Ms. Suryavati, Ms. Lata, Ms. Subhashini, for all the help in planning and execution of the program. I extend my heartfelt thanks to my Peegu and QtPi. Thank you, Chetan, Divya, Raghu, Santosh, and other members of the team for all the help and support. I also extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Suresh from Maxwell Sports India, Chennai, for the lovely trophies and prompt delivery. I thank Mr. Vinayak and Mr. Maniraj Sai for all the creatives and designs of the program. The whole event has been very overwhelming. A society that forgets contribution of teachers has no future. Educators and school leaders are known for their selfless service. Some of us may continue to serve. Some of us might be leaving the schools in a few years. The only thing that comes to my mind at this juncture, which I can draw parallel to, is to quote a place where Kargil warriors are laid to rest. It reads, "Scattered in the dust, silent I remain, and when India's bugle calls, I will rise again." The actual feeling that comes into an educator, it's exactly the same. The feeling of service is going to be predominant in our life. God bless each guru here. Once again, thanks to everyone for your presence. Have a great evening.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Dakshayani
much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Reciprocate the same to you, ma'am. Thanks, Thank you. It's a very
Thank
sweet
you.
word.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
ma'am.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
For this spectacular event, we thank all the participants for your time and support, and we greatly appreciate your patience. A big round of
Special
applause to
thanks to you, Surya. Special thanks. Thank you, Dakshani ma'am. Thank you. Happy evening to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you, Dakshayani.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಈ ಕೋಕಿಲಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾಕಾಗೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಸರ್ 6L3 ಮತ್ತೆ
Suryavati, can we have the national anthem, please?
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಜಯಶ್ರೀ ನಮಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ ಬರೀ ನಾಳೆ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ 6L3
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
भारत माता की जय.
Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening once again.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dakshayani ma'am. Bye-bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.